All right, we are live. Tip-off is moments away. Western Conference Finals Game 1 between the San Antonio Spurs and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Man, the Thunder are home rocking their neon blue uniforms. The Spurs in their silver and black. Wemby versus Chet. Tip-off is underway here. Up to Vassell at the top of the key, working against Hartenstein here, looking to get it to the Spurs on the left wing here, back outside to Vassell, guarded by Hartenstein, one-on-one, switches to his right, looking to get it down low to Wemby here. Spurs still have it on the perimeter, take a shot on the three-point line and knock it down. Big-time shot from the perimeter goes with the Spurs. Vassell knocks it down for the first bucket of the game here. Thunder get it back in regulation. Lou Dort hands it over to Hartenstein at the top of the key here, left wide open on an island, looking to get it to Jalen Williams. On the floor here goes to Lou. Back inside to Hartenstein. Floater on the way is no good. Boarded by the San Antonio Spurs. What's up, C-Man? How you doing, buddy? Spurs back the other way. Have it. Working down low inside. Back outside of Champagnie at the top of the key here. Looking to get it to Victor on the left wing here. He's going to draw the foul. He's going to go to the free throw line to shoot a couple of free throws. Victor going to go to the free throw line. Lou Dort's going to get called for the foul here. And we got free throws coming up for the San Antonio Spurs. Appreciate you guys will stop into the stream, man. We're going to see how this works out, man. My Pistons were eliminated last night in Game 7 to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Going to get you guys some content. We're going to be doing some play-by-play streams here and there. Western Conference Finals, Eastern Conference Finals, NBA Finals. And we're going to have ourselves a trip. Victor knocks down the first free throw here to give the Spurs a 4-0 lead. If you guys are new to the stream, do me a favor, like and subscribe. Appreciate you guys all stopping into the show tonight, man. Going to give it a little bit of an experiment. I'm usually a Pistons commentator. Unfortunately, my Pistons were knocked out last night, so we're going to kind of play it by ear, see if you guys enjoy it. If you don't, we tried. If you guys like it, we'll do it again. So Victor Wembanyama knocks down both free throws. 5-0 lead to take against the Thunder here. Back the other way goes SGA and the Thunder. Off to Isaiah Hartenstein on the right wing. Here goes Jalen Williams. Williams bothered by the Spurs defense. Off to SGA. SGA working against Champagnie on the left wing here. SGA drives down the lane. He's going to lose the ball. Turned over by the Spurs. Back the other way. Off to Champagnie on the left wing for three. He misses it. Wemby looking to board the shot. He tips it back up and in for the rebound. And the Spurs take a 7-0 lead here to start the first quarter. SGA has it back the other way for the Thunder. I believe the Thunder were like a 6.5-point favorite heading into this matchup here. SGA drives inside, shot off the window's no good. It's going to be rebounded by the Spurs. Spurs have it back the other way in transition. Working against the Thunder defense at the top of the key, looking to find the open man. Goes Vassell. Cross-court pass here on the right wing. Again, the Spurs are going with Harper, Castle, Vassell, Champagnie, and Wemby. They turn it over here. Back the other way comes the Thunder. SGA on the right wing here, off to Jalen Williams, working against Victor. Cross-court pass to Dort on the corner for three. He misses the shot. It's going to be boarded by the San Antonio Spurs. Back the other way comes Wemby on the right wing here, working against Chet. Crossover, working inside here. He's going to get called against Chet for the foul here. It's going to be on the floor, Spurs basketball. Spurs 7, Thunder 0, 9:46 left to go in the first quarter. Let me know who's here in the chat room. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Welcome to the live stream, man. We're going to see what happens here in the Western Conference Finals, Eastern Conference Finals. Who you guys think is going to win this game, Spurs or Thunder? Best of 7 series, top of the key. As the San Antonio Spurs off to Champagnie. Cross-court pass to the Spurs for three. They missed the shot, boarded by Chet. Chet has it back the other way in transition. Working against the Spurs defense off of Jalen Williams. Williams drives inside the lane here. He's going to draw the foul on the Spurs, and I think it's going to be free throws coming up here for Jalen Williams. All right, what's going on, Donkey Kong? How you doing? Appreciate you stopping in. Welcome to the stream, dude. Good to see you as always. 7-0 lead here, and the Thunder are going to get the basketball. Alex Caruso checks into the game here for the Thunder. Looks like it's going to be on the floor here, so it's going to be Thunder basketball. Shout out to the Oklahoma City faithful. They show up every single game. They're rocking their T-shirts. They're like one of the most dedicated fan bases in the NBA. SGA has it, working against the Spurs defense off to Chet. Chet hands it back over to SGA. At the top of the key here, working against the Spurs defense against Vassell. One-on-one, step back three on the way for SGA is no good. boarded by the Spurs. Spurs have it back the other way in transition. Goes Castle at the top of the key, working against SGA. 9:02 left to play in the first quarter. Victor just throws it away. He was trying to get it to his teammate on the perimeter. It's another turnover for the Spurs, and the Thunder regain possession. Caruso has it. Top of the key here, off to Jalen Williams, working against Dylan Harper. Cross-court pass here to Lou. Off to SGA to find Caruso at the top of the key for three, and he knocks it down to take a 7-3 lead here. Spurs up by 4. 8:40 left to go in the first quarter here. Castle has it back the other way in transition for the San Antonio Spurs. Victor sets the screen. He's looking to roll off it. Finds over to Champagnie. Penny takes a three on the left wing. He knocks it down. Champagnie delivers for the Spurs to give the Spurs a 10-3 lead here. Thunder get it back in transition. Goes Jalen Williams. Turns it over here. Spurs intercept it. It's going to be Spurs basketball coming back the other way. Spurs have it. Harper at the top of the key for three. He misses the shot. The ball hits the top of the backboard. It's going to be out of bounds. Thunder basketball back the other way. The number 2 teams in the Western Conference, it's only fitting that they ended up to go to the winner to go to the NBA Finals, and we're going to see who comes out of this one, man. No De'Aaron Fox in this one. Outside here to Caruso at the top of the key for three for the Thunder. He misses the shot. It's going to be boarded by Champagnie. Back the other way goes the Spurs. Castle has on the left wing here, working against the Thunder defense, off to Champagnie. Again for three on the left wing. He misses the shot. It's going to be boarded by Jalen Williams. Williams has it back the other way in transition. It's going to be blocked by the Spurs. Back the other way comes the San Antonio offense. Off here to the Spurs. Once again, they're going to call a foul against Jalen Williams against Champagnie. It's going to be on the floor. It's going to be San Antonio basketball. What's going on, Ryan? How you doing? Good to see you back. As much as I dislike SG, I can't stand all the San Antonio stuff going on. Oh my gosh. Yeah, 7:34 left to go in the first quarter. It's going to be a really good series. Spurs and Thunder, there's a very good chance that the champ could come out of this matchup here. So Castle has the top of the key here, working against the Thunder defense. Spin move inside, draws the foul. He's going to go to the free throw line and try and knock down some free throws. 7:30 left to play in the first quarter. Thunder versus OKC. Appreciate you guys all stopping into the stream once again. If you guys are new, like and subscribe. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. And we are ready to rock and roll. Jay Mitchell picks up the shooting foul for the Thunder. Free throw on the way is good for Castle. 11-3 basketball game. They're going to get a substitution in here on the floor. And we're going to see what they got. So we got a timeout by the Thunder, first timeout of the game, and we're going to see what happens here. So we're going to take a timeout ourselves here. I will see you guys back off of the timeout commercial break. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the chat, man. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you guys will stop into the show, like and subscribe if you guys are new to the stream. Western Conference Finals, Spurs taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder, man. It's a shame the Pistons are eliminated from the postseason, but we're going to do a couple test runs here. We're going to do games 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals and the Western Conference Finals. If you guys seem to enjoy it, we'll do more of them. If we don't, we'll just stick to the shorts content for the NBA playoffs. What's going on, Daniel? How you doing? Appreciate you stopping into the stream. Welcome in. We're in a timeout commercial break here. We're going to be getting back as soon as we get back from the timeout. All right, welcome back, folks. Hopefully, you guys are all having a fantastic evening. We're gonna get back from the timeout commercial break here. Spurs are at the free throw line here, looking to go up 12-3 with Castle at the free throw line here. It's gonna take some time to get used to all these new player names. Castle free throw on the way here is good. 12-3 basketball game. On the court right now is Champagny, Victor, Vassell, Castle, and Johnson. Thunder have Chet, SGA, Dort, Caruso, and Mitchell on the floor here. They're going to call a foul away from the basketball on the San Antonio Spurs. Spurs are up big here, 12-3 lead in this game here. Not the start the Thunder wanted to see. But again, it's all about runs, who can go on runs in this one to see who can escape and make some stops, create second chance opportunities, and limit the turnovers is going to win this game. Caruso has the top of the key here, off to Mitchell. Mitchell cross-court pass to Caruso. Pump fake working inside. He takes it over Wemby, and he puts it up and in. 12-5 basketball game. 7:08 left to go in the first quarter here. The Spurs have it back the other way. Castle at the top of the key, working against the Thunder. Johnson has it on the left wing here. Intercepted pass by Caruso. Caruso has it up the floor here, working down the lane. Caruso drives, finger roll is good for Alex Caruso. 12-7 basketball game. Spurs up by 5. And immediately take another timeout. So the Spurs take a timeout. We'll take a timeout ourselves, man. Back-to-back timeout commercial breaks to start this one. What's going on, chaps? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. I'll see you guys back here after the timeout commercial break. 2 quick timeouts back and forth there for the Spurs and the Thunder. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Like and subscribe. Appreciate you guys stopping into the stream. Unfortunately, the Pistons, my team, was eliminated the other day, but we're going to give you guys some content. What's going on? Sarah, how you doing? Go Spurs. Yeah, if I had to pick a team, I would rather have the Spurs advance over the Thunder. Just because of the fact that the Thunder already won it last year. I'm not a huge fan of SGA with all of his flopping antics, so I'd rather see the Spurs advance out of this one if it was possible. So we're going to see here. Chap says Spurs all the way. Nice stuff. Yeah, we're going to be doing the Eastern Conference Finals tomorrow too. I know more about the East than I do the West in terms of players' names and for the commentary and transition. So especially because I just talked about the Cavaliers for 7 games straight. So I know all the Cavaliers, and then we're familiar with the New York Knicks tomorrow. So we'll be doing that as well. And give you guys some content throughout the playoffs here. Go Bulls. Oh, wait. What pick do the Bulls have this year in the draft? I think you guys have is it a top 10 pick in this draft? I want to say it's close to that. Let me see. NBA draft lottery results. The Bulls have what is it? Oh, not even that. They have oh, they do have the number 4 pick. Okay, yeah. So you guys are going to get a stud at number 4. I think probably, gosh, I mean, Caleb Wilson, is that the guy's name from North Carolina? That could be a good fit for you guys for the Bulls. Yeah, the Bulls have the 4th pick. So the Wizards won. They got number 1. The Jazz have number 2. Grizzlies 3, Bulls 4, Clippers 5. The crazy thing is the Pacers were one of the worst teams in basketball this year, and because of that Zubac trade, they don't have a first round pick this year, which is kind of crazy. So that actually belongs to the Clippers because of the Zubac trade, because it was an unprotected first round pick. So absolutely crazy, man. Yeah, Caleb Williams is going to be a beast in Chicago. He had a pretty bad rookie year. In the second year, his sophomore year was pretty insane. Again, Ben Johnson just turned him into a really good quarterback. Sometimes that's all it takes is just the scheme and the offense for the quarterback to thrive in. So you guys are going to be good in that division once again this year. 12-7 basketball game, guys. Spurs up by 5 over the Oklahoma City Thunder. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the chat. Like I said, I'm used to doing Pistons play-by-play streams, not really teams outside of the Pistons. So we're going to give you guys some content, see if you guys enjoy it. And Eastern Conference Finals Game 1 tomorrow, too, should be interesting as well. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, the Lions are playing the Bears on Thanksgiving. I forgot about that. That's right. So that'll be a good game as well. All right, so San Antonio 12, OKC 7. Back the other way comes the San Antonio Spurs at the top of the key, working against Williams one-on-one here. Castle has at the top of the key, goes to his right against Caruso. It's going to be inside to Victor. Victor misses the shot. Back the other way comes SGA. SGA has it one-on-one here against the San Antonio defense. Mid-range jumper on the way is good for SGA to cut it back to a 3-point deficit. 6:20 left to go in the first quarter here. Spurs have it, top of the key, working against OKC. Victor looking to set the screen for Castle. Castle rolls off it, looking to get it to someone on the perimeter here. Spurs put up a 3 at the top of the key, and they knock it down. Big-time shot for the San Antonio Spurs. Keldon Johnson knocks it down for the Spurs here. Back the other way comes the Thunder. SGA has it on the right wing here, working baseline. Mid-range jumper on the way is no good. It's going to be boarded by Champagnie. Back the other way comes Johnson, working against Chat. Drives down the lane. It's going to be poked away by Caruso. Steals it away. Back the other way comes the Thunder. SGA has on the right wing here, driving down the lane. Cross-court pass to Chet. Back outside here to Dort on the left wing for 3. He misses the shot. It's going to be boarded by the Spurs. Back the other way comes San Antonio, top of the key against Caruso, one-on-one, looking to get it to Victor on the right wing here, but guarded by Chet Holmgren, one-on-one, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Victor, shake and bake, drives inside, mid-range jumper is no good. It's going to be boarded by the Thunder. Thunder have it back the other way in transition. Goes SGA at the top of the key, working against the Spurs defense. SGA has it. Chet looking to set the screen. SGA rolls off it, working against the Spurs. Off to Caruso, back outside to SGA. SGA drives out to Caruso on the corner for 3. He hits it. Big time shot for Alex Caruso. 15-12 basketball game, and the Spurs take a 3-point lead. Caruso's got 10 points for the Thunder. Johnson on the right wing for 3. He misses a shot. It's going to be boarded by Caruso once again. Caruso's having a monster first quarter for OKC. 4:36 left to play in the first quarter here. SGA drives to his right, looking to get it back out to Caruso. Off here to Dort on the left wing for 3. It is no good, boarded by Castle. Castle has it back the other way in transition, working against Caruso at the top of the key. Drives down the lane, working inside. Left-handed layup is no good. He draws the foul, though, and Castle's going to go to the free throw line. Buzzer beaters in every game. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool to see some buzzer beaters. That'd be pretty fantastic. Surprisingly, the Pistons only had one buzzer beater this entire season. It was, and I wasn't here for it. It was Jenkins, a corner 3 to go to overtime against the Wizards really early in the season. Castle free throw on the way is good. 16-12 lead, takes a 4-point lead. Yeah, Caruso's on fire right now for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 4:18 left to go in the first quarter here. Chet and Caruso go to the bench here. Appreciate you guys stopping in. 4:18 left to go here. Castle free throw on the way is good. 17-12 basketball game as the Spurs take a 5-point lead. 4:16 left to go in the first quarter here. Ajay Mitchell has the top of the key off to Hartenstein, working against the Spurs defense, looking to get it to SGA, bothered by Castle. Working inside here goes Jalen Williams. Williams puts up a shot and he knocks it down. 17-14 basketball game. Spurs get it back here the other way in transition. Top of the key, Cornette sets the screen. Spurs looking to roll off it here, off to Castle, top of the key. Castle fires for three. Once again, is no good. It's going to be boarded by Jalen Williams. Back the other way goes the OKC offense. Williams' mid-range jumper on the way is no good. It's going to be boarded by the Thunder. Mid-range jump shot is good. 17-16 basketball game. Thunder cut it back to a 1-point deficit. Harrison Barnes checks on the floor here for the Spurs as well. All right, we got Spurs top of the key here working against the OKC defense. Gives it off to Cornette, bothered by Isaiah Hartenstein. He's going to throw it away here, intercepted by Isaiah Hartenstein. Back the other way goes the Thunder. Down low to Jalen Williams, who lobs it down for the slam. 3:09 left to play in the first quarter. Thunder on a 9-2 run. Thunder 18, Spurs 17. Top of the key goes the Spurs, working against the OKC defense at the top of the key. Spurs set the screen. Spurs looking to roll off it here. Cornette sets the screen on the right wing for three for San Antonio. It's off the mark. Boarded by Chet. Back the other way goes the Thunder, working inside here. Layup is good. Back the other way. And the Thunder all of a sudden have a 20-17 lead as Wemby sits and watches from the bench. 2:35 left to play in the first quarter here. Bench points is 12 points for OKC. Castle has the top of the key here, working against OKC one-on-one. Castle has on the left wing here, crossover, working down the lane inside. Count the bucket and the foul. A big-time shot from Castle as he's going to try and complete the three-point play as he goes to the free throw line. OKC 20, San Antonio 19. All right, so Castle's going to be at the free throw line trying to complete the three-point play here. Appreciate you guys will stop into the action once again. Everybody rules. Thank you guys again for all the support. Free throw on the way is no good. Thunder get it back here in transition. Jalen Williams has the top of the key, working against the Spurs. Drives down the lane against Cornette. Working inside, right-handed layup is good. 22-19 basketball game. Spurs have it back the other way in transition. Goes Castle at the top of the key here, working against the OKC defense. Castle has it, drives down the lane. Floater is good for Castle. A tough floater as he falls to the ground. 22-21 basketball game. Jalen Williams has it, working against the San Antonio defense. Off to the Thunder for three. It's off the mark, boarded by San Antonio. Back the other way comes the Spurs. Spurs have it, working against Jalen Williams. Spurs set the screen, goes Cornette, working to his left. Spurs drives down the lane, working inside. Mid-range jumper is off the mark. He gets called for the foul, and the Spurs are going to go to the free throw line. Spurs make the first free throw. 22-22 basketball game. Dylan Harper knocks it down. Second overall draft pick in last year's draft. It's crazy how the Spurs got Wemby at 1, and then, like, the very next season they get Harper at 2. It's just kind of insane how that works out. 22-22 basketball game. Harper, free throw on the way is good. 23-22, Spurs regain the lead. 1:32 left to play in the first quarter. Williams has on the right wing here, off to Jalen Williams. Again, to Jalen Williams on the OKC Thunder. SGA has it working against San Antonio's defense, looking to get it outside of the perimeter for his teammate for three. He knocks it down. Big time shot for OKC. 25-23 basketball game. Thunder up by 2. Victor checks back on the floor here. Both teams shooting about 30% from the three-point line in this game so far. Spurs have it one-on-one here against OKC. Victor sets the screen, working to roll off it here, working inside, spin move, drives down the lane. Victor taps it back up and in. 25-25 basketball game. I don't know how you guard Victor Wembanyama in transition. 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. OKC 25, San Antonio 25. SGA has it, cross-court pass to Williams on the corner for three. It is off the mark, boarded by the Spurs. Spurs get it back in transition. Goes Harper, top of the key, working against Jared McCain one-on-one. 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter here. Spurs working the shot clock and the game clock down here. Top of the key goes the Spurs. Victor sets the screen, working inside here. Goes for the layup, and he knocks it down. Big time shot for San Antonio, 27-25. 15 seconds left to play in the first quarter here. SGA is going to wait for the final shot. Off here to Jalen Williams, working against the San Antonio defense. Jalen Williams has it, goes to his right, working inside here, settles for the mid-range jumper, and draws the foul. He's going to go to the free throw line. 27-25. 2.7 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Thunder at the free throw line, knocks down the first free throw. Caruso and Hartenstein both check into the game here for OKC. Jalen Williams checks out. Jalen Williams has got 9 points as return to the Thunder tonight. 27-26, 2 seconds left to go in the first quarter here. Spurs 27, OKC 26. Jalen Williams at the free throw line to give him 10 in the first quarter. He knocks it down. 27-27, Spurs have it. Working for the final shot here before the end of the first quarter. Looking to get it into Steven Castle. Castle has it, top of the key. It takes a half-court shot. It's going to be poked away by the Thunder, and it's going to be a tie basketball game as we head to the second quarter as we take another commercial break. Appreciate you guys will stop in, and hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. OKC 27, San Antonio 27. Welcome to the show, folks. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the chat. We're going to chill here until the start of the second quarter coming up. Detroit reminds me of OKC. We just need to redefine our offense. Yeah, there's a lot of questions to answer this offseason. Like, are we going to bring back Tobias Harris? We got to think about what we're doing with Jalen Durham. We're probably going to extend him. We got our draft pick at pick 21. So, a lot of different directions that they could go this offseason. All right, we are back from the timeout commercial break here. Spurs 27, OKC 27. It ended up being a pretty good competitive first quarter here. We're going to see how that transitions into the start of the second quarter. Hopefully, you guys are all doing fantastic. Welcome to the live stream. SGA has 2 points in the first quarter. Wemby has 6. Thunder get it back here in transition, working against the San Antonio defense on the left wing here. Good defense from San Antonio. Chaps coming in with the $5 super chat. Thanks again, Chaps. Appreciate you, buddy. Hyping the chat for Chaps. Thank you so much. I'll put your name on the screen here in just a second. Thunder cross-court pass to Caruso. Fires off for 3 on the right wing. It's off the mark, boarded by Victor Wembanyama. Thanks again, Chaps. Appreciate you, buddy. Thanks again, dude, for the support. Spurs have it on the right wing here. What's going on, BD Buster? How you doing? Good to see you. Back the other way goes Ron Harper at the top of the key, working against the Thunder off to Champagny. Right back to Harper. Drives inside here. Cross-court pass to his teammate for 3. It's going to be partially blocked by the Thunder. SGA gets it back in transition. 11:15 left to play in the first half here. SGA has on the right wing here, working against the Thunder. Against San Antonio. Off to Caruso on the right corner for 3. Caruso misses the shot. It's going to be boarded by Victor. Wemby has it back the other way in transition, off to the Spurs, back the other way here. Johnson has it top of the key, looking to dish it off to Harper. Harper against Caruso on the right wing here, looking to set the screen, working outside here. Spurs run into their own teammate back outside. 4 seconds in the shot clock. Spurs have to jack up a 3 at the top of the key. It's off the mark, boarded by the OKC Thunder. Thunder have it in transition. They put up a 3 on the left wing. That shot's off the mark, boarded by Victor Wembanyama. Back the other way comes the Spurs to set up the transition offense, looking for anybody's first bucket of this game here so far. Spurs have it on the left wing here, cross-court pass at the top of the key for 3. They knock it down. Big-time shot from the Spurs, 30-27 basketball game. Keldon Johnson knocks it down. 10:09 left to go in the first half. SGA has it at the top of the key, working against Champagny. Drives inside, mid-range jumper on the way is no good. He draws the foul, and SGA is going to go to the free throw line. Thanks again, BD. Appreciate you, buddy. Thanks again, dude, for the support. Put your name up on the screen. Thanks again, chaps. Not really sure, to be honest with you guys, what the future holds. Like, you know, if you guys enjoy it, that's fantastic. I might do the Western Conference Finals. I might do Eastern Conference Finals. I might just kind of stick to shorts for the postseason. It's just kind of up in the air. I just kind of want to experiment and kind of see where you guys are at with it, and we'll kind of play it by ear, though. But kind of sucks that, the Pistons are out of it, because we're going to have to wait until October until the next Pistons game. Chaps, thanks again, buddy. Appreciate you, Chaps. All right. Thunder knocked down both free throws. Back the other way in transition. 9:54 left to play in the first half here. Spurs have it top of the key. On the right wing goes Champagny. He misses the 3. It's going to be poked up right back to him somehow. Gets his own rebound. Off to Harper on the left wing here, working against the Thunder, driving inside for the Spurs on the left wing for 3. They knock it down. Big time shot from Bryant, who knocks that down for San Antonio. 33-29 basketball game. Thanks again, chaps. Appreciate you, dude. 9:24 left to go here. Thunder put up a shot from the corner. They missed the 3. It's going to be boarded by the Spurs. Spurs get it back in transition. Goes Victor Wembanyama. Top of the key here against Jalen Williams. Working to drive outside here from the right wing for 3. They knock it down. Spurs on the right wing deliver. 36-29. Okay, so he's going to call a timeout here, and we're going to go to another commercial break. What's up, chaps? What's up, BD? Yeah, the game's on Peacock. So pretty good start from San Antonio. They're up by 7 right now against the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Thunder are actually, I think, like a 5.5 point favorite. What's even crazier is Fox was injured. Their starting point guard. What's up, Savage? How you doing, buddy? Appreciate you stopping in. Go Pistons. Yeah, I was really hoping for a Eastern Conference Finals, but the Cavs decided to win Game 7. What's up, honey, my buns? October. That's the next Pistons stream because the season's over for the Pistons, so it'd be October. That's when the next, yeah, it's the next game. So we got a long off season. I had your part-time job today, Chaps. Gotcha. Appreciate you stopping in, Chaps. Thanks again, guys, tuning in for the shows. Tigers are down 7-1 right now to the Guardians. That is pretty brutal. Pretty brutal. So yeah, we'll cover tonight's game, guys. I think we might do the Eastern Conference Finals tomorrow for Game 1. We'll see how it goes, and then I'm gonna do shorts no matter what for the streams for reactions for the Western Conference Finals, Eastern Conference Finals. And then, yeah, man, it might be a very long off season. Itching to get back to calling Pistons play-by-play shows. We're gonna have to wait until October, yeah, because that's when the next season starts for basketball. Pretty crazy. All right, we are back from the timeout commercial break. Appreciate you guys will check into the stream, man. Western Conference Finals, Spurs 36, OKC 29. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the action, man. We're going to get back into the swing of things here. Forgive me if I'm a little bit off with the names right now. I know more about the Eastern Conference than I do the Western Conference. So when we do Game 1 tomorrow, the Eastern Conference Finals, it'll be a better show because I'm more familiar with the players. 8:56 left to play in the first half here. SGA on the left wing here, cross-court pass to his teammate on the corner for 3. Spurs grab the rebound, missed rebound shot by the Thunder. Back the other way comes the Spurs in transition. Harper has the top of the key here, working against OKC at the top of the key. 8:37 left to play in the first half here. Bryant hands it over here to Harper. Finds Johnson on the right wing. Gets it back over to Harper. Victor sets the screen. 3 seconds in the shot clock. Good defense from Caruso. They got to put up a shot. It's in and out, no good. Boarded by Jalen Williams. Back the other way comes SGA and the Thunder. Thunder set the screen. Champagnie is covering SGA. Cross-court pass to his teammate on the left wing for 3. He misses the shot. Boarded by Champagnie. Back the other way for the Spurs. Victor catches it one-on-one against Caruso. It's going to be a blocking foul on Caruso. Man, that was close to an offensive foul on Victor Wembanyama. So it's going to be on the floor here. Victor is going to take it out of bounds for San Antonio basketball. Will I be live for the Knicks winning the finals? I don't know. Are they going to get to the finals? They got to go through the Cavs first. 36-29. 8:03 left to play in the first half here. Spurs making a couple substitutions. Mitch Johnson, second season as a Spurs head coach. He's done a terrific job over the past couple seasons for San Antonio. Bryant looking inbound the pass here. He's going to nearly throw it away. It's going to be intercepted, nearly intercepted by the Thunder. So it's going to be Spurs basketball out of bounds here. Vassell checks back into the game for San Antonio. 36-29. Victor has it top of the key, working against Caruso. Off to Johnson, one-on-one. Switches off to Caruso. Johnson has it, goes to his right, working down low, inside shot off the window's no good, but Victor is there to slam it down. Victor is impossible to defend, dude. Nobody on the planet can guard this guy. 38-29. 7:47 left to play in the first half here. Spurs going on an 8-0 run. SGA on the right wing here. Cross-court pass to Caruso at the top of the key for three. He knocks it down. Caruso's having it himself. One heck of a first half, keeping the Thunder in this one. Castle brings it up the floor here. Top of the key, working against the Thunder. Johnson sets the screen for the Spurs, working to roll off it. Inside here to Victor, who throws it down. Victor Wembanyama just catches it in the paint and throws it down like it's nothing. Wow, what a dunk from Victor. 40-32 basketball game. 7:17 left to play in the first half. Victor already has 10 boards in the first half. 10 boards and 10 points. Insane, dude. All right. Spurs have it, or excuse me, Thunder have it back the other way. Caruso on the left wing here, blows by Wemby. Finger roll is no good. It's going to be boarded by Castle. In transition goes San Antonio. Back the other way, it's going to be off to Bryant. Top of the key, looking to reset the offense here for San Antonio. Castle has the top of the key. Victor sets the screen. Castle looking to get it inside here. It's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by the Spurs. Turnover. Good defense from Chet right there. 6:53 left to play in the first half. All right, Thunder get it back here in transition. 6:50 left to go in the first half. SGA working down the lane here. Inside cross-court pass to Caruso, left wide open for three. Caruso knocks it down. Alex Caruso is on fire for the OKC Thunder. He's got 16 points in the first half. Caruso is cooking for the Thunder right now. Castle on the left wing here, working against OKC. Drives down the lane inside here. Back outside to his teammate on the right wing for three. Spurs miss the shot. It's going to be boarded by Jared McCain. It's going to be nearly stolen away by the Spurs. Chet comes up with it. Cross-court pass to McCain, off to SGA. Top of the key, working against the Spurs. Drives down the lane. He's going to lose it. Intercepted by the Spurs. Spurs get it back here in transition, one-on-one. Spurs working down the lane here. Inside goes Johnson. Finger roll is good for Keldon Johnson. 42-35 basketball game. 5:56 left to play in the first half here. Caruso has on the right wing here. Thought about a three. Working outside to his teammate. It's going to be nearly intercepted by Bryant. Thunder get it back, though. SGA working to his right. Cross-court pass to Caruso on the corner for three. He misses the shot. It's going to be boarded by the Spurs, who barely save it. Now they're going to say it was last touched by the Thunder. That was weird. Castle had to go diving into the stands to save that basketball. 5:37 left to play in the first half. Kind of nuts. Yeah, it looked like it was last touched by the Spurs. It's going to be Thunder basketball. Castle went right into the front row, knocked over a beer. Hopefully he's okay. 42-35. 5:37 left to go in the first half. Victor checks out of the game to go to the bench. Thunder have it on the left wing here. Hartenstein sets the screen. Working to his right goes the Thunder. Thunder back outside here to McCain. McCain cross-court pass intercepted by Bryant. It's going to be Spurs basketball back the other way. Excuse me, Harper intercepted that. Castle has the top of the key here. He just throws it off of his teammate. The Thunder nearly intercept it. The Castle gets it back down low to Cornette. Cornette goes up with it, blocked by Hartenstein. It's going to be out of bounds, last touch by the Thunder. Spurs basketball. 42-35. 5:07 left to go in the first half here. Like and subscribe if you guys are new to the stream. Appreciate you guys all stopping into the action. Yeah, Victor is just unfair in the NBA. He's just a cheat code, dude. 42-35. Cornette has to chase down the basketball, has to throw it away, somehow comes up with it to his teammate, working down lane inside, shots off the window, no good. Chet grabs the rebound. Back the other way goes Holmgren. Spin move inside here. Cross-court pass to McCann on the left wing for three. He misses the shot, boarded by Cornette. Up the floor go the Spurs on the left wing here. Spurs have it, top of the key here. Fresh coming in with the $50 super chat. Fresh, thank you so much, dude. Oh my goodness, Fresh, what's going on, dude? How we doing, man? Thank you so much. I'll put your name on the screen here in just a second, dude. Thank you so much, Fresh. Spurs working down the lane inside here. It's going to be blocked by the Thunder. Back the other way comes Jalen Williams off the Chet Holmgren. Chet draws the foul on Cornette. He's going to go to the free throw line. A little bit of a dirty foul from Cornette. Chet took a shot. He's on the floor right now. Hopefully he is okay. Fresh, thank you so much, dude, for the $50 super chat. Fresh, that is the biggest super chat I've ever gotten in the history of this show. So thank you so much, Fresh. Much, much love to Fresh03. Thank you so much, my friend. Hype in the chat for Fresh. Thank you so much, dude. Good evening, Carson. Figure I probably caught about 50 of your streams covering our Pistons this year. Here's to one heck of a season. Cheers. Thank you so much, Fresh. Appreciate you, dude, so much. Fresh is fantastic. Yeah, we did. I think it was like 68 regular season games. And then we did, I think it was 13 postseason games. We missed one playoff game. And I think it was like game 4. I think it was game 4 against the Magic. So, kind of crazy. Fresh, thank you so much, dude. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, dude. That was totally unexpected. Thank you so much, Fresh. Appreciate you, buddy. All right, so Spurs are up by 7 against the Thunder here. We're also going to do game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals tomorrow, guys. I'm more familiar with the players as a whole, especially because I just covered the Cavaliers for 7 games. And I know pretty much the whole roster of the New York Knicks as well. That's going to be a really good game tomorrow, game 1 as well. So tune into that. That's going to be, I think it's an 8 o'clock game tomorrow. So yeah, it feels weird because like I'm so used to calling Pistons shows. I did one other game. They're actually taking a look at this review right now, guys. It's going to be basically to see if Cornette had a flagrant foul against Chet or not here. I don't think it was intentional from Cornette, but it looked like he crossed Chet against the face, and Chet took a hard foul. So Isaiah Hartenstein didn't really appreciate that gesture whatsoever. So they're taking a look at this official review right now. But yeah, it's weird because like you get in the Pistons mode, it's all Pistons. You do over 80 games between the postseason and the regular season, and then you throw out like a curveball stream and try to do something else. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Like I said, you know, I there's just no way I could have ended my final show of the year last night because the Pistons got blown out by 30 on their home floor. I had to do something else to change the mojo a little bit, but I took some time to kind of, you know, reevaluate the season. I think it was a good season overall from us. You know, we won 60 games. We won a playoff series, first time in 18 years for us. We took a really good Cleveland team to game 7. You know, so would have loved to see an Eastern Conference Finals against the Knicks, but it just wasn't in the cards, unfortunately. So 42-35, it's going to end up being a good basketball game. I'm just hoping when I do these like non-Pistons games, at least the game's like a good game, you know, as a basketball fan. So it's shaping up to be a good one so far here. Chet free throw on the way is good. 42-36 basketball game. Thank you so much, Fresh, by the way. That's you didn't have to do that whatsoever. So thank you so much again, Fresh, and Chaps for the super chats tonight. You guys are awesome. Appreciate you guys watching the shows. It's going to be a long off season where I'm not going to be able to call Pistons games, but you know, October, I cannot wait until the new season begins, and we'll see, you know, what the Pistons do this off season. Chet makes both free throws. 42-37 basketball game. Spurs get it back at the top of the key. Goes Cornette. Spurs on the right wing here. Mid-range jumper on the way is good. Knocks it down. 44-37 basketball game. Big time shot for the Spurs to go up by 7. Vassell with a big jumper right there. Jalen Williams has it, top of the key, working to his right, drives down the lane. He wanted a foul. He's not going to get it. It's going to be boarded by Champagnie. Back the other way here goes the Spurs. Spurs have it top of the key. Drives down the lane. Shot off the windows. No good by Castle. Back the other way comes McCain. Drives down the lane to Jalen Williams. Right-handed layup is good for Jalen Williams. Back to a 5-point game. 3:44 left to go in the first half here. Spurs have it on the right wing here. Castle drives down the lane looking to get it into Vassell. It's going to be intercepted by McCain. McCain has it back the other way. He's taking it all the way to the hole. Right-handed layup is good. And all of a sudden, it's a 3-point basketball game. We're going to take a timeout, and the Thunder are taking full advantage when Wemby is not on the floor right now. All right, so we're going to take a timeout for the Spurs. 3:30 left to play in the first half here. We got another timeout as we go to another commercial break. It's going to end up being a pretty good game, I think. Thunder just went on a crazy run. They're taking advantage when Victor's not on the floor. And we're going to see, because the champion could very well come out of the West. I think I would be very surprised if Cleveland or New York won the finals. I think whoever wins this series is going to probably end up winning the NBA finals between the Spurs or the Thunder. So we'll see. They just have, they both won 60 games. They're the top two seeds in a very harder conference, in my opinion. In the West is way deeper than the East is. So kind of crazy. But if you have any questions, comments, concerns, guys, let me know in the chat. Welcome to the show, guys. Hope you guys are all doing fantastic. It'd be really cool to kind of expand beyond Pistons content. I know there's a bunch of other streamers that do like everything. I love the Pistons. The energy just goes way up because it's my personal team. I'm trying to also kind of broaden my horizons. I did NFL for a bit. NFL was fun. I just like the pace of basketball better compared to NFL commentary. And then baseball is just incredibly boring. I would never do baseball. I thought about maybe doing the Tigers like watch parties, but it would just be so brutal to commentate baseball games. Fresh says, I'm pretty psyched for the offseason already. Trajan and JB did a ton with what we had. Now we see what the roster looks like. How do we feel about going the much needed holes? Yeah, if somebody offers Tobias Harris a crazy contract, I would not blame Tobias for not wanting to re-sign with us. I think we're going to give him a contract offer, but somebody might offer him a better deal. I think he's like 33, 34 years old, and here's the thing. It's like, it all comes down to Tobias Harris. Do we pay him or do we let him walk? Because if we let him walk, that opens up so many other things. Because now, okay, you have to make a move for like a Lauri Markkanen or a Trey Murphy or a Jaren Jackson or somebody of that magnitude this offseason to bring in as your stretch four alongside Cade. Because we just saw Cade needs a second scorer, right? Like, Duren was great in the regular season. He choked in the postseason, right? Like, there was nobody that was really consistent. Tobias was great to start the postseason, and then he just kind of fell off the last couple of games. So you got to have the Batman to the Robin, and that's what the Pistons are trying to figure out. We do have our draft pick at pick 21, so that'll help us out. But, there's a lot of different directions you could go. The B-Ball Paul Reed of the YouTube calls, I appreciate that. Yeah, B-Ball Paul Reed is... I think he's on a 2-year deal with us. So I think we have him for one more year before we have to debate about whether or not giving him a max contract. Yeah, B-Ball Paul Reed was a beast for us this year. I love seeing him make some crazy plays, especially in Game 6. He made some crazy finishes at the rim and kept us in the game. So we're back to the game here off the timeout commercial break. It is Spurs 41, Thunder 41 in the Western Conference Finals. Back the other way here comes Vassell at the top of the key. Castle. I got to get used to these Western Conference names. Spurs have it top of the key here. Victor sets the screen. Victor checks back into the game here off the Thunder the Thunder run. Castle working against Chet. Step back three on the way for Castle's no good. It's going to be boarded by the Thunder. Thunder back the other way here have it in transition. Working against San Antonio. SGA at the top of the key, working inside mid-range jumper on the way is no good. It's going to be boarded by the Spurs. Harper gets it back over to Castle on the right wing here. Champagny sets the screen. Harper rolls off it, working against Chet at the top of the key. And looking to get it to Victor, he does. He has a size mismatch against Jalen Williams here. Victor trying to back him down, working inside. Left-handed floater is good. That is just unfair by Victor Wembanyama. Absolutely insane. My scoreboard is not working all of a sudden. What's going on here? What are we doing? What just happened? My scoreboard vanished. Oh, no. That was weird. 46-41. That was weird. Now we're back. All right, 2:16 left to play. Thunder turn it over. It's going to be intercepted by Champagny. Champagny gets it back over to Victor, top of the key, off to Castle. Castle drives inside, throws it away, intercepted by SGA. SGA gets it back in transition, working inside here. Cross-court pass over to the Thunder. Thunder drive inside. Floater on the way is no good. Going to be boarded by Champagny. Champagny has it off to the Thunder. It's going to be under 2 minutes left to go in the first half here. Spurs have it, top of the key. Victor says to screen. Spurs working to roll off it here against SGA. Drives down the lane. It's going to be cross-court pass to Castle, who finds Wemby inside here. Wemby just slams it down. Jalen Williams is trying to guard Victor, and that's like a kindergartner guarding a varsity basketball player. It's just not going to happen. 1:25 left to go in the first half. Victor is just so crazy to watch, dude. 48-41. Thunder working down the lane here inside. Thunder kick it back out here to Jalen Williams against Victor. Chasing him down. Wemby nearly blocks it. It's going to be boarded by the Thunder. Off to Chet. Chet has it now against Champagny. Thunder take a three on the left wing. It's off the mark, boarded by the Spurs. It's looking really good for the Spurs right now. Anytime Wemby's on the floor, the Thunder just can't respond. Spurs put up a deep three, and they knock it down. Big-time shot from Vassell. It's a 10-point lead for San Antonio. 48 seconds left to go in the first half. It's OKC's biggest deficit this entire postseason. Chet on the corner knocks down the three, 51-44. Approaching the halftime break here, guys. We're going to pull up the box score and kind of chill until the third quarter starts. Spurs on the left wing here. Cross-court pass to Castle. About a 15-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Castle has on the left wing here, working against Jalen Williams. Off to Victor, top of the key here against Chet. Victor has it inside here. Mid-range jumper's no good, boarded by the Thunder. And they're going to call a foul here, I believe, against Harper. It's going to be on the floor, Thunder basketball. Not many fouls in this game. So, yeah, Wemby's just insane to watch, dude. I hope the Spurs beat the Thunder. Like, literally anybody except the Thunder. Like, they won last year. It's like, let somebody new win it this year. And I'm not a huge fan of SGA, from his play style. I mean, he won MVP this year, so kind of crazy. Victor, 14 points, 10 boards. Spurs up by 7. On the left wing here, Thunder working down the lane inside. Mid-range jumper on the way for Jalen Williams is no good. It's going to be boarded by Chet. I don't know if the shot counted or not. It looks like the ref waved it off. So it's going to be halftime here. Spurs 51, OKC 44. Rooting for the Spurs the rest of the way. Well, pretty much anyone but the Knicks at this point. Yeah. So I've got 3 friends that live in like the New Jersey, New York area, and they're all huge Knicks fans. I used to be a co-host with them on their podcast, and they're like diehard Knicks fans. So it's kind of crazy. Like, I kind of agree, like, being a Pistons fan, like, the Knicks were giving us so much trash talk this offseason, following our every move. I just hope it's a competitive finals, whatever it ends up being, but from what it looks like right now, nobody can defend Victor. And it's just a cheat code from the Spurs. The crazy thing is Victor is going to get a ridiculous contract. Like, whatever it ends up being, he's going to be the highest paid player in basketball. And it's going to be just so ridiculous when that happens. All right, we're going to go to the box score here, guys. We're going to show you the box score. We're going to chill here at the halftime break until the third quarter begins. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the chat. Let's pull up the box score here. Let's see what we got. All right, so Spurs and the Thunder. But don't count out the Thunder either, because the Thunder can, like, go on a run. But during the regular season, the Spurs dominated the Thunder. Just crazy stuff. Okay. Take a look at this box score here. Try to get both of these on the screen if I can somehow. It's going to be a little bit difficult. Let's just do like that. Actually, hang on. Let's do this. We'll just go to the blocks. We'll do that. There we go. Okay, so we can get the Spurs and the Thunder. Are we still doing Pistons trivia at the halftime break? Not tonight. Is that how you say it? Noon 313. Appreciate you stopping in. Yeah, that's gonna have to wait until next October. We did that for a little bit, and then we kind of took a break from it. Appreciate you stopping in, though. Kan, appreciate you stopping in. All right, so this is San Antonio's never letting him even think about leaving. Oh yeah, he's gonna be a Spur for life. Can we do this side by side? That'd be pretty cool if we could. I don't know. We'll try it here. Let's see. See if I can get both of them on the screen. We might be able to. I'm not gonna fit the whole thing in, just like the point. Let's just do that. The rebounds, assists. I gotta get Wemby's blocks in there. All right, so something like that. Something like that. All right, not the greatest, but looks okay. All right, so I'm sorry, that's the same screenshot. What am I doing? What am I doing, man? What am I doing? Where's the come on, Carson, technology. Use your mouse and do your job. There we go. There we go. Okay, now we're good. Now we're good. All right, so that's gonna be the Spurs box score. Perfect. Okay. Victor's got. Yeah, I'm surprised he doesn't have a block yet. That's kind of crazy. Okay. All right, there we go. Kind of. Somewhat. All right. Okay. There we go. Okay, perfect. All right, so hang on. Too many things at once. There we go. Okay. Champagny, 3 points. Victor with 14 and 10 in the first half. It's kind of crazy. Vassell's got 5. Castle with 11. Harper's got 7 and 5 with 4 assists. Keldon Johnson has 8 points. Bryant with 3. They're shooting 42% from the floor, 37% from 3. Take a look at the Thunder side on the right here. Hartenstein still scoreless. Chet's got 5. SGA with 4. Kind of a quiet first half from SGA. He does have 5 assists, though. Jalen Williams with 12. And then how about Caruso with 16 points off of the bench for the Thunder? Pretty freaking crazy, man. Pretty nuts. So we're at the halftime break, guys. We're going to chill here for a bit. And we're going to see what we got going on. Scoreboard. There we go. There we go. Okay. Caruso's crazy. Yeah, that was a really good pickup from the Thunder that they did when they brought him to OKC. I think he was on the Lakers, I think, the last time, or the last team he was with, he was on LA, I'm pretty sure. Caruso's a good player. He's been in the league for a lot of years. Or maybe it was the Bulls. I know he spent time on Chicago, then the Lakers, and then I think the Thunder. So I think he's played on 3 different teams. So kind of crazy. Tigers are down 7-2 right now in the bottom of the 8th. That is crazy. What's up, CWA? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I thought I'd do a little experiment, kind of see what's going on. It's so weird not talking about the Pistons, like especially doing over 80 games between the regular season and the postseason, and then we did, Spurs and Thunder. It ended up being a pretty good first half, though. A pretty good game. Anytime I do something that's not Pistons related, I just hope it's like a somewhat competitive game, which it has been. We're going to do game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals tomorrow, too. Just kind of see what happens. I have a wedding I got to go to on Thursday. And then I'll do shorts no matter what. And then probably the NBA Finals. I just could not end the year on a terrible loss from the Pistons last night. That was just a horrific display of an atrocity. So absolutely crazy. But I will see you guys at the start of the third quarter here, and we will be right back. So if you have any questions, let me know in the chat, guys. You're an OKC fan, CWA. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a good series. Like the Thunder, they got the MVP winner. It's just like, and the Pistons, like when they face the Spurs, they just couldn't guard Wemby. I don't think anybody can guard Wemby in the world. And when he's on the floor, he just causes so many problems. Just a really tough guy all around to game plan for. So it's kind of nuts. But those are the first half stats. I'll actually move down the scoreboard a little bit so you guys can kind of see a little bit better. There we go. If the NBA wasn't rigged, we would have had Wemby, says Pika. Yeah, can you imagine Cade and Wemby on the same team? That would have been crazy. That would have been insane. Yeah, it's crazy how like the Spurs won it with Wemby, and then they get the number 2 pick with Harper like the next year. It's just insane. Because Wemby's only this is only his second year, isn't it? Yeah, I think this is only his second year. He's going to be the face of the NBA for the next 15 years. If I hope he stays healthy because he's so fun to watch. That was our roster hitting the wall. It was bound to happen. Unfortunately, we were playing with house money after the first round. That is true, Fresh. Like, it would have been such a disappointing season if we would have lost to the Magic in the first round. But thank God we didn't. Like, we came back down 3-1. We forced Game 7. We took care of business. We went to Game 7 against the Cavs. Their front court showed up with Allen and Mobley. They got shooters and Strus and Merrill, and then Mitchell, and then Harden as well. So, but yeah, I mean, this offseason, Cade needs a number 2, like a bona fide number 2 guy that can average 15 a night, that can take the pressure off of him. So he doesn't have to do everything every game. So we'll see if we can get that out of him. What's up, rubber bands? Yeah, that was a brutal loss last night. That was a brutal loss. Like, I did not expect a 30-point blowout. Like, I didn't know who was going to win the game. I thought it was going to be at least a competitive game throughout, the first 3 quarters, the fourth quarter, and then, whatever happens to that is up to the basketball, afterlife to figure out who's going to win that game. But it's just kind of crazy because they showed that commercial, where like they already had the Eastern Conference Finals preview where they popped up Cleveland on the list instead of Detroit. Yeah, Duran was a huge disappointment for sure. Yeah, like we're probably gonna pay him. The good news is though he's gonna be on a way cheaper deal. Um, which is the good thing about it. And hopefully, who knows, we might get him at a really good discount. Because he might go crazy after he signs his contract. But I just don't think there's a team out there that is going to offer him a max that would out top what the Pistons would give him. And even if he does, it's like he's not worth more than, I mean, 30, I would say probably 4-year, 25 million at the yeah, 30, somewhere in that range. Fresh. That's kind of what he's worth. That's what like Miles Turner's worth. I'd say he's about as good as Miles Turner. And he's got the same kind of deal with the Bucks, like $100 million deal, I think. So kind of crazy. You think it's rigged? I think the NBA lottery is. I think there's parts of it that are definitely fishy. Um, you know, the referees. I don't know about the games itself, but the lottery, I think 100% is fishy. I think there's been multiple instances where it just does not seem natural. Thompson needs a jump shot. If Asar gets a jump shot, he's Kawhi. He is the next Kawhi Leonard if he gets a jump shot. He's a jump shot away from becoming that. Yeah, so the good news is like Fresh was saying, like we were playing with house money. Like we were the 1 seed, but we weren't expected to win the finals. Like we just aren't there yet. We're not the Spurs, we're not the Thunder. You know, like we got a lucky season because Boston got out early. Um, Pacers missed Halliburton this season. Uh, it was just a weird transition season we lost Malik Beasley. There was a lot of different things, and we wanted to see how it worked out with our core. And even Langdon said that in his interviews. There's a press conference I think tomorrow from Trajan Langdon. I think it's at 1 o'clock. Um, and basically he's like, he's probably gonna say like, we saw what we had. He's not gonna go crazy at the deadline, and before he makes a crazy move, which makes sense. You don't want to go too crazy too fast, and then regret giving up your picks. Yeah, Ron Holland. We're gonna see what happens with him. I like Ron Holland a lot as a player. You know, so we'll see. Yeah, I wouldn't say overachieved. I would say like we did what were expected to do. Like we got the 1 seed, which I think is overachieving. In terms of playoff success, like we won a playoff series. And I think we did good. Like I think the season was a success overall. It's just the way we lost to end our season was just the most brutal part about it. To go out, I can't tell what is worse. Like losing by 30 in game 7, is that worse than like losing on like a game-winning buzzer beater from like Donovan Mitchell or Harden last night? If it was like the other side of the coin, like what would you have rather, if you're gonna lose, would you rather get blown out or would you rather like lose in a heartbreaker at the buzzer? It's tough. So it looks like we're gonna get back into the third quarter, guys. We're gonna do game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals tomorrow too. We're gonna see how that goes, and then I think I'll take like maybe a week and a half off, and then we'll get back for the NBA Finals. I'll do the shorts content though for you guys, and then we'll get back. We'll probably do NBA Finals coverage. Thanks again to Fresh for the huge super chat. Thanks again, Fresh. You have to do that, buddy. And then as well as Chaps. Thanks again, guys. All right, so we're gonna start here. To start the third quarter. Hopefully, you guys are all doing fantastic. Welcome to the show. Everybody rules. Okay. Wemby's crazy, dude. He's a good dude overall, too. Like, I never really had a problem with Wemby. He seems like a humble guy. Besides the fact that he had like one dirty play against Julius Randle, the other day. But everybody's gonna have that. SGA has it, top of the key here, working against the San Antonio Spurs. He loses it, intercepted by Harper. Harper takes it all the way to the cup, and he knocks it down. 53-44 basketball game. Spurs go up by 9. Yeah, the elbow, but I think Wemby's a chill dude. Like I'm rooting for him. He could end up being one of the greatest players ever. Like no joke. 11:25 left to play in the third quarter. Spurs up by 9 here. Get it back the other way goes Castle. Castle drives against the Thunder, working inside. Back outside here for Vassell from the corner for 3. He misses the shot. Champagny grabs the rebound. Back inside to Harper. Outside to Champagny on the left wing here. Cross-court pass to Castle on the right wing for 3. He misses the shot, boarded by the Thunder. Thanks again, Fresh. Appreciate you, dude. 10:57 left to go in the third quarter. Williams, top of the key here, working inside against the Spurs. Mid-range jumper on the way is good. Count the bucket and the foul. It's a big-time shot from Jalen Williams right there. 53-46 basketball game. Spurs up by 7. Could make a three-point play here from Jalen Williams. He's going to go to the free throw line. All right. The crazy thing is the Spurs are up without Fox. Like, Fox is a big player for them. But Castle, Vassell, there's just a lot of good players. Harper, a good coaching staff. Spurs have they've got a huge turnaround in a couple of years for them. 53-47. Thunder down by 6, make the free throw here. Champagny sets the screen. Victor helps him out with a screen of as well. Castle working outside here to Harper. Harper thought about a 3, drives inside, back outside here to Vassell on the corner for 3. Vassell misses the shot, boarded by Chet. Back the other way comes the Thunder. SGA on the left wing here working against San Antonio. Drives to his left, runs into Victor. Back outside to Chet at the top of the key for 3. He knocks it down. Big-time shot from Chet, and all of a sudden it's a 3-point game. 10:13 left to play here in the third quarter. Chet, 8 points, 5 boards. Vassell drives down the lane here, working inside. Castle puts it up and in. Castle. 55-50 basketball game. 9:57 left to go in the third quarter. Thunder on the right wing here, working inside. Thunder go all the way to the glass, and they put it up and in. 55-52. 9:46 left to go in the third quarter here. Kaysen lays it up and in. Castle, top of the key. Victor sets the screen. Castle looking to get it to Victor. Drives in the lane here. Victor cross-court pass to Champagny on the corner for 3. He airballs it. It's going to be SGA with the rebound. 9:25 left to go in the third quarter here. Thunder, top of the key, working against Vassell. Off to Jalen Williams. Williams cross-court pass to Dort on the left wing for 3. He misses the 3. It's going to be boarded by Kaysen. Off to Jalen Williams. Williams against Wemby on the left wing here. SGA gets it back, top of the key, working against Vassell. Drives down the lane. Mid-range jumper on the way is no good, boarded by Castle. Castle run the show here for San Antonio. Off to Victor on the left wing here. Champagny sets the screen. Victor rolls off it off to Champagny. Champagny drives inside, lays it up and in. The Spurs go up by 5. 8:46 left to play in the third quarter here. Spurs up by 5 over OKC. SGA has it. Back the other way. Thunder looking to push in transition. SGA top of the key here, working against the Spurs. SGA drives to his right. He's going to dip it off here to Dort. Back out here to Jalen Williams. Williams cross-court pass to SGA on the right wing for 3. SGA knocks it down. 57-55 basketball game. 8:16 left to go in the third quarter. Spurs nearly turn it over. They're going to dive for the loose ball. It's going to be a jump ball here. Big-time defensive stop by Kaysen. 8:07 left to play in the third quarter. Spurs up by 2. It's going to be a jump ball here. It's going to be an 8-second violation, I believe. So good defense from Kaysen there, not forcing it to get it past the half court there. So good defense from Kaysen all around. 57-55. SGA top of the key here, working against the Spurs. Top of the key against Champagny, one-on-one. SGA looking to work, goes to his left. Step back 3 on the way for SGA is no good. It's going to be boarded by the Thunder. Thunder on the left corner here. Dort from the corner for 3. It is good, and the Thunder take the lead. 58-57. We got a timeout commercial break underway. How about the Thunder? They are coming back in this one. 7:46 left to go in the third quarter here. Timeout commercial break. We'll see you guys after the timeout. Thunder are coming back, man. We got a ball game. I'm gonna go record a quick Tigers short, guys. I'll be right back here. All righty. All right, we're gonna get back from the timeout commercial break. Appreciate you guys all stopping into the show. Spurs coach is not happy. All right, 58-57. Spurs basketball back the other way in transition here. Spurs on the left wing, working against Dort, off to Castle on the right wing here against Kaysen. Down low to Wemby. Wemby throws it up and misses the dunk. He gets fouled, though. He's going to go to the free throw line. What? Like, if you're the Spurs, how do you just not give it to Wemby every single possession? Like, just give it to him, and you're going to have to foul him because you can't guard him. He's just insane. Wemby's upset. He thinks he should have made the dunk right there. All right, so Wemby's at the free throw line. Free throw on the way for Victor is good. 58-58 basketball game. This ended up being a pretty good game. Bryant's going to check back into the game here for the Spurs. Wemby's at the free throw line. Wemby free throw coming up here for the Spurs. It is good. Makes both free throws, takes a 1-point lead. Thunder get it back here in transition off to Chet. Chet Holmgren has it, finds Jalen Williams against Champagnie. Drives inside here, back outside to Chet. Chet thought about a three, working down the lane here inside. Mid-range jumper on the way is no good, boarded by Bryant. Off the other way here goes Castle. Cross-court pass to Champagnie here. Champagnie looking to get it to Victor. He does against Chet at the top of the key. Victor has it one-on-one against Chet. Holmgren drives inside, behind the back pass. Outside is Champagnie at the three-point line is good. Champagnie knocks it down. 62-58 basketball game. Spurs go up by 4. Thunder have it. Top of the key goes SGA. Off to Kaysen. Kaysen against Wemby. Working down the lane inside here. Back outside to Jalen Williams. Williams working against the Spurs. Off to SGA. Bothered by Bryant. SGA has it. Drives down the lane. Inside to Chet on the right wing for 3. Airballs it. No good. It's going to be a shot clock violation. Spurs get it back. Spurs have it. Goes Castle. Castle drives down the lane. Working inside here. Draws the foul. And Castle's going to go to the free throw line. Free throw on the way is good for the Spurs. 63-58 basketball game. Wemby steps off the floor for a breather. 6:27 left to go in the third quarter. Cornette checks into the game here for the Spurs. Goes Hartenstein. Checks into the game for the Thunder as well as Caruso. 6:27 left to play in the third quarter. Castle at the free throw line. Free throw on the way is good. Knocks down both free throws, 64-58. SGA has it top of the key, working against Bryant. Cross-court pass to Dort. Bothered by Johnson. Drives baseline off to Caruso. Caruso on the right wing here. Finds McCain. McCain against Castle. Top of the key here, drives inside out to Caruso. Thought about a three, drives inside, down low to Hartenstein, gets fouled, and Hartenstein's going to go to the free throw line. 64-58, fouls called on Champagnie. .605 left to go in the third quarter. Hartenstein free throw on the way is good. 64-59. Hartenstein free throw on the way is good. What's up, Will? How you doing? Spurs get it back here in transition. Castle at the top of the key here. Working against Caruso. Goes to his right. Cornette sets the screen. Off to Cornette. Top of the key against Hartenstein. Finds Johnson. Johnson top of the key here against the Thunder defense. Working to Castle. Castle against Caruso. Drives back outside of Champagnie. Gets called for the traveling violation. Turnover. Thunder get it back. Yep, both of our teams are out. 8-2 or 8-2, or 64-60. Harper looking to check back in here for the Spurs. Thunder working to their right against the Spurs defense. Cross-court pass to McKay on the left wing for 3. He knocks it down. 64-63 basketball game. Thunder down by 1. Pretty good game here. Spurs up by 1. Spurs have it top of the key against SGA. Nearly poked away by SGA. Bryant looking to get it to someone here. He does to Johnson. Johnson top of the key against SGA. Goes to his right. Johnson drives baseline. Working inside here. It's going to be, he steps out of bounds. Turnover from the Spurs. Here come the Thunder. 5:06 left to go in the third quarter here. Vassell getting ready to check back into the game here for San Antonio. 5:06 left to play in the third quarter. 11 turnovers for the Spurs. OKC has the top of the key, goes to their right. Back outside to McCain, bothered by Champagnie, poked away by the Spurs. Back the other way goes Harper. Harper drives down the lane, working inside. Left-handed layup is good. 66-63 basketball game. Spurs are going to take it. Thunder are going to take a timeout here. We'll take a timeout ourselves. Spurs up by 3. Going to get back from a timeout commercial break here. Appreciate you guys all stopping into the show. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the chat. Like I said, I'm going to give you guys shorts no matter what of the NBA playoffs. We're going to do the Tiger stuff. And then in terms of play-by-play streams, not really sure exactly what I'm going to do quite just yet. It's kind of clear to me that Pistons are the priority for the shows. I try to do something different, but it is what it is, though. I appreciate you guys all tuning in, though, and we're just going to have to wait a long off season, until the next Pistons game in October, but it's all good. Thanks again to Fresh and Shaft for the super chats. Everybody that tuned into the shows, you guys are fantastic. All right. 66-63 basketball game. Thunder drive down the lane. Inside goes Jalen Williams. It's going to be boarded by the Spurs. Back the other way here. Spurs have it in transition. Working against the Thunder defense. Drives down the lane. Inside left-handed layup is good. 68-63 basketball game. Harper puts it up and in. Yeah, NBA draft. I might do that fresh. It'd be kind of cool to do a draft live reaction of the draft to see who the Pistons draft. That'd be kind of a cool, like a draft show. We're at 21 in the draft, so if we keep our pick, we might do that in a month. That's a good idea. Fresh. 68-65. Spurs get it back here in transition. Down the lane goes Johnson. It's going to be off the mark, no good. 68-65. 3:54 left to go. Spurs are going to go to the free throw line. Johnson draws the foul. Yeah, that's going to be a big decision who the Pistons take at pick 21. And the thing is like it all revolves around what happens with like our contracts, like Tobias and Dern and maybe Asar. We pay early, you know. I think that dictates who we draft. 69-65. 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter, guys. Appreciate you guys will tune into the stream. It's been a crazy season. Had a lot of fun doing the Pistons play-by-play shows. It was awesome. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait until October. 70-65. Thunder have it back the other way here. So yeah, I might take some time off. Might be back for the NBA Finals. We'll see. In June. But we'll do shorts content no matter what. So the shorts will always stay afloat on the shorts page on YouTube. So we'll still post content every day. Spurs have it top of the key. Here goes Vassell working against the Thunder. Vassell looking to set up a play here. Cornette sets the screen. Vassell rolls off it, working to his right. He loses it, intercepted by the Thunder. They're going to get called for a foul against Vassell. So both teams now have 3 team fouls in the third quarter. Thunder drive baseline, working inside here, slams it down. 70-67 basketball game. 3:02 left to go in the third quarter here. Williams 17 points. Thunder down by 3. Spurs draw the foul back the other way against Dort. It's going to be on the floor. Uncle T sticks around, like you said, though. If someone offers him more at this point, can't blame him for taking it. Right, exactly, Fresh. Yeah, I would like Uncle T again for us next year. It's just like he can't be the number 2. He's a perfect number 3, but we need somebody better as our number 2 scorer on the starting 5. 2:54 left to go in the third quarter. SGA comes in the game here for the Thunder. Pretty good game that it ended up being here. All right, Wemby checks back in the game as well. Castle has the top of the key. You're looking to get it to Wemby at the top or inside the paint here. Wemby draws the foul against Jalen Williams. He's going to go to the free throw line. He's just impossible to defend. Like, I hope he stays healthy, dude. He's just so ridiculous to watch. It's like not even human what he does. Yeah, exactly. The guys we're interested that we want are going to be expensive either in free agency or like through a trade, giving up future first round picks. So a lot of different directions they could go with. But yeah, kind of crazy. 2:47 left to go in the third quarter. Spurs 71. OKC 67. Victor Wembanyama has it at the free throw line. Free throw on the way for Victor is off the mark. It's going to be boarded by Jalen Williams. Williams gets it over to Jalen Williams, both on the floor right now. Williams has it, drives inside here. Left-handed layup is no good, boarded by the Spurs. Back there the way goes Castle. Castle down low to Wemby. Wemby top of the key, dishes it back outside here for 3. It's going to be no good. It's going to chase down the rebound, though. Wemby drives inside. Shot off the windows, no good. He's going to get his own rebound, though. Puts up a shot and draws the foul. 71-67. 2:20 left to play in the third quarter. I think there's a good chance though that like Shams, the guy on Twitter that breaks all the news, like I feel like one morning I'm gonna wake up to like a crazy trade, like Pistons trade for like Giannis or Devin Booker or something insane. That would be crazy if that happened this off season. Wemby free throw on the way is good, 72-67. 220. Wemby at the free throw line. Second free throw on the way is good. 73-67. Spurs go up by 6. Thunder on the right wing here. Off to Jalen Williams. Bothered by the Spurs. Keldon Johnson. Off to SGA. Working against Keldon Johnson at the top of the key here. SGA has it. Goes to his left top of the key. 2 minutes left to play here. Off here to the Thunder. Thunder mid-range jumper on the way is no good. It's going to be boarded by the Spurs. Out of bounds Spurs basketball. Good defense from Wemby right there. Spurs get it back in transition. Goes Vassell, drives down the lane here. Mid-range jumper on the way is good for Devin Vassell. 75-67. Spurs go back up by 8. SGA has it top of the key here, working against Castle. Devin Vassell's got 7 points in this game so far. SGA top of the key, shake and bake, working outside here. Step back 3 on the way is good for SGA. Big time shot. I take Giannis. We'd have to give a bunch of our young guys in every first rounder imaginable. Yeah. He'd be. The crazy thing is like, I don't even know what Luka went for. Luka Doncic. Did he only go for like 1 or 2 first rounders? I wonder what Giannis is going to go for. I hope Giannis goes to the West. If he stays in the East, that could be a problem. But yeah, kind of crazy. 75-70. All right, here's it's going to be Spurs basketball. Spurs are up by 5. 107 left to go in the third quarter. Wemby free throw on the way is good, 76-70. Wemby's at the free throw line. Free throw on the way is good for Wemby. Thunder intercepted by the Spurs. Back the other way goes Champagny. Champagny on the left wing here, working against SGA. Off to Victor. Victor tries to lob it up here to Castle. Comes down with a cross-court pass to Harper on the right wing for 3. It's in and out. It's going to be boarded out of bounds by the Thunder. Thunder basketball here. 40 seconds left to go in the third quarter. SGA has it, goes to his right, cross-court pass to Caruso for 3. He knocks it down. Big time shot for Caruso. Caruso's having himself a game in this one. 31 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Caruso's got 19 points. Spurs have it top of the key here, working against Caruso. Champagny sets the screen here. Goes to his left against the Thunder. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Victor looking to help out Castle here. Castle goes to his left. Cross-court pass to Vassell in the right corner for 3. He knocks it down. Big-time shot for Devin Vassell. 80-73 basketball game. Caruso has on the left wing here, puts up a 3-ball on the left wing, in and out, no good, boarded by the Spurs. Cross-court shot is no good, off the window, and the Spurs go up by 7 as we go into the fourth quarter, guys. We'll take another commercial break timeout as well. All right, we are back from the timeout commercial break, guys. Appreciate you guys checking into the stream. Hopefully, you guys are having a fantastic evening. Welcome to the show, folks. Again, huge shout out to Fresh. Thanks again, Fresh. You didn't have to do that whatsoever, dude. Thanks again for your generosity. Chaps, again, you guys are fantastic. Everybody rules. Gonna finish off the fourth quarter, guys, and then we'll see what happens moving forward for live streams. But we'll do shorts no matter what, though, for content. Regardless, Wemby working against Chet on the left wing here. Wemby looking to size up Chet. Spin move inside. Wemby misses the shot, boarded by Chet. Back the other way comes Kaysen. Kaysen transition off to a Jay Mitchell. Mitchell thought about a 3. Good defense from the Spurs. Back outside to Kaysen. Kaysen cross-court pass to Chet. Chet steps out of bounds. That's a turnover. Spurs basketball back the other way. 11:29 left to go in the fourth quarter. $11:20 left to go in the fourth quarter here. Spurs cross-court pass here to Johnson. Johnson puts up a corner three. He knocks it down. Spurs are on fire from the three-point line. Back up to a 10-point lead goes San Antonio. 11:08 left to go in the fourth quarter. OKC has it. Mid-range jumper on the way is good. 83-75. Mitchell knocks it down. Back to an 8-point game. Wemby looking to get it here at the top of the key. Does against Caruso. Takes a deep three here. He misses the three. Boarded by the Thunder. Thunder get it back in transition. Goes SGA. SGA against Bryant. Working inside. Mid-range jumper on the way is no good. Wemby grabs the rebound. 10:35 left to go in the fourth quarter. Spurs have it. Top of the key here. Working against the Thunder. It's going to be an offensive foul called against Vassell. It's going to be a turnover. Thunder get it back. Is Wemby still mean-mugging Chet every time he makes a play in his vicinity? Yeah, they were actually talking about that in the broadcast, that Chet and Wemby kind of a little bit of a bad blood going on. Like, Chet was, like, missing a free throw, and Wemby was, like, raising his fist in the air, like, in excitement. So, yeah, that's still going on right now. It's a good point, Fresh. Spurs intercept the ball here back the other way against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Spurs have it top of the key here. Working against OKC. Spurs crossover goes Harper. Harper looks to get it inside to Wemby. Wemby inside the paint here. Puts it on the floor. Wemby goes up with it. Right-handed layup is good. Too small over Chet Holmgren. Back to a 10-point lead. 9:45 left to go in the fourth quarter. OKC has it top of the key here. Working against the Spurs defense. Mitchell has it. It's going to be back over to SGA. SGA has it top of the key against the Spurs. SGA drives inside here. He's going to draw the foul. He's going to go to the free throw line. Yeah, that's what it looks like right now in the game. Yeah, Wemby really seems to hold a grudge against Chet Holmgren for some reason. Yeah, he's been going at him all game long. But then they were talking about, like, you know, in like the NBA Cup, like the matchups in the regular season too. Like Wemby and him have a history, I guess, of causing each other problems, I guess, for some reason. So I'll have to look into that more. Appreciate you stopping in, Fresh. Thanks again for the support, dude. Thanks again, dude, for the super chats. No, you didn't have to do that again, dude. Thanks again, man. 85-77. Spurs go up by 8. SGA knocks down both free throws here. 9:25 left to go in the fourth quarter. Spurs have it top of the key here, working in transition against Chet Holmgren. Harper has it, drives in the paint here, back outside to Vassell. Vassell working inside, trying to lob it up to Wemby, who lobs it down for the slam. Wemby he barely has to jump to dunk the basketball, too. It's crazy. His wingspan's insane. 25-14 for Wemby tonight. SG on the right wing here, driving inside, back out to Caruso on the corner for three. He knocks it down. Caruso is on fire, keeping them in the game. I think he's the Thunder's leading scorer, I'm pretty sure. 22 points from Caruso tonight. He's 6 for 10 from the three-point line. That's crazy. Thunder looking to fight off the Spurs. Missed shot by Castle. Back the other way comes Mitchell. Mitchell stops in a dime back out to SGA. SGA finds Caruso. Thought about a three. Behind the back pass to SGA. Is no good. Boarded by Wemby. Wemby, I think, is going to get called, or SGA calls a foul on Wemby here. San Antonio Spurs coach was livid on the sidelines. He was looking for a foul there. $87-80. Alrighty. 8:24 left to play in the fourth quarter here. Wemby's got 25 points, 15 boards, and a block. I think they're going to call, yeah, Spurs basketball, get it back here in transition. Spurs top of the key against SGA. Working to his right, off to Champagny, drives inside here, cross court pass to Johnson on the corner for three. It's off the mark. It's going to be rebounded by Castle. Castle has to try and save it. It goes up to SGA here. SGA back in transition. Left-handed layup's no good. It's going to be pinballed around here. It's going to be last touch by the Thunder. I'm sorry, Spurs last touch. It's going to be Thunder basketball. It's crazy too. So apparently, like when they challenge a play, they got each team has two challenges. They have guys that sit right behind the bench, and the coach looks at like the two guys that are watching the iPads like the whole game to see when a challenge might be brought upon itself, and they check with them really quickly. They have like 10 seconds to decide if it's worth a challenge or not. So they must get like crazy super fast connection of the games. An offensive foul called against the Thunder, pushing off the Spurs player. It's going to be a turnover on Chet, or I'm sorry, Hartenstein gets called for the turnover, so it's going to be Spurs basketball. Spurs have it back the other way in transition. Spurs on the left wing here, working against SGA. Champagny sets the screen. Spurs roll off. It goes Harper. Harper drives inside against the Spurs. Mid-range jumper on the way is good for Harper. 89-80. Thunder take a timeout. De'Aaron Fox is pumped on the San Antonio sidelines. We're going to go to another commercial break. I'll see you guys in a minute. Alrighty, man. Down to the final minutes of the fourth quarter here. Spurs 89, OKC 80. Appreciate you guys all checking out the streams. Thanks again to all the support, everybody that stopped into the Pistons streams. You know, the regular season, the playoffs, unfortunately, the Pistons are eliminated. But we'll be still giving you guys content throughout the summer, a bunch of shorts, so expect those to happen. We might do something for like the NBA draft coming up in June, give you guys a live reaction to see what the Pistons do, and looking forward to it. 89-80, Spurs up by 9. So we're getting back from the timeout commercial break. I hope the Spurs end up winning this series too. You know, I'm not a huge Thunder fan. Plus, they already won it last year. You know, so looking forward to it. All right, here we go. Thunder basketball, 7:30 left to play in the game. Thunder have it top of the key here. Working against Castle, off to Mitchell. Mitchell goes to his left, working against the Spurs. Back outside here to SGA. SGA drives down the lane here. Cross-court pass to Mitchell. Mitchell has it. Behind the back pass, inside here to Dort for the slam. 89-82 basketball game. 7:03 left to go in the fourth quarter. Spurs get it back here. At the top of the key goes Harper. Wemby sets the screen for Castle. Castle looking to roll off it here on the right wing against SGA. Castle sizes up the Thunder defense. Cross-court pass to Johnson. Johnson down low to Victor. He gets fouled underneath. 6:46 left to go. That is Dort's 4th personal foul that he's picked up in this game. Spurs top of the key here, working against the Thunder. Looking to get it down low to Wemby. It's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by the Thunder. It's going to be Spurs basketball with 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Castle takes a deep 3 at the buzzer. Is no good. Boarded by the Thunder. It's going to be on the floor, though. Spurs basketball. Foul away from the basketball. They're going to call it on Jared McCain. And it's going to be on the floor, San Antonio basketball. Castle top of the key here, working against SGA. One-on-one here, looking to get it to Wemby. He does on the left wing here. Wemby spin move inside. Cross-court pass to Champagnie. 3 on the way is no good. It's going to be boarded by the Thunder. They're going to call a foul, I believe, against Wemby, trying to get the rebound against the Thunder. 6:19 left to go in regulation. Yeah, it's a foul on Wemby over the back against Jalen Williams. Good luck trying to box out a guy like Wemby. Like, how do you do that? SGA has it in transition, working against the Spurs. SGA goes to his right, working outside. Mid-range jumpers blocked by Victor Wembanyama. Back the other way comes the Spurs. 6 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Spurs have it. Top of the key here, looking to get it to Wemby. Wemby against Dort. Jalen Williams looking to help out defense off the Champagne on the right wing. Cross-court pass here to Johnson. Johnson again has it, working inside here. Johnson, floater inside's no good, boarded by Jalen Williams. 5:40 left to go in the fourth quarter. SGA has it on the left wing here, working against the Spurs. Wemby's trying to clap it up here for good defense from Vassell. Wemby steps in here against SGA. Layup on the way is good from SGA. Count the bucket and the foul for SGA. 89-84 basketball game. Big time shot from SGA right there. He went by Victor, had to get a quick layup off here, and does. So an and one against Victor. And SGA is going to shoot a free throw here. I think they're going to call a timeout here. So we got a timeout on the floor by the Spurs. It's a good game, man. 5-point game with 5 minutes left. Right, like he has a jump shot too, which is crazy. Like he can shoot anywhere on the floor. He can shoot threes. He can shoot mid-range jumpers, and he's 7'4". Like it's just crazy. He moves like a point guard too. Like he can like imagine like trying to guard Victor Wembanyama like when he's on the perimeter and he goes at you taking it to the basket. Like just a freight train coming through. Just insane. This game is trash, says James. Why do you think it's trash? Because the referees or what? So we're gonna go to a timeout here. 5-point game with 5:26 left in regulation. All right, who's gonna win this game, guys? Yeah, Caruso stepping up huge for the Thunder. He's like the only reason why they're in this game still. 22 points off the bench is crazy. See if the Spurs can close it out here in the final minutes. So SGA's got a free throw coming to complete the 3-point play at the free throw line. Both teams have three team fouls in the fourth quarter. Free throw on the way for SGA is no good. Wemby grabs the rebound. A rare missed free throw from SGA. 5:20 left to go in the fourth quarter. Castle has it back the other way against the Thunder. Castle looking to set up the play here. Castle looking to get it to Wemby against Caruso. Wemby against Caruso. Mismatch down low here to Johnson. Johnson inside puts up the layup. I'm sorry, to Harper. Harper puts up the layup. 91-84. 4:56 left to go. Harper's got 17.6 boards, 4 assists. A lot of different guys in double figures for the Spurs tonight. SGA drives down the lane, shot off the window's no good. He does draw the foul, though. He's going to go to the free throw line. Thunder free throw on the way is good for SGA. 91-85. 4:48 left to play. Anybody's game still. SGA free throw on the way is good. 91-86. 4:48 left to go in the fourth quarter here. Spurs get it back in transition. Goes Harper at the top of the key. Finds Vassell. Dished it off to Castle. Castle on the right wing here. Working against the Thunder. Drives down the lane inside. Blocked by Caruso. 4:36 left to play in the fourth quarter. Spurs 91. OKC 86. Spurs mid-range jumper on the way is no good, boarded by SGA. Here come the Thunder. Thunder have it back in transition. SGA on the left wing here. Working inside goes SGA. Lobs it up to Chet. Chet can't slam it down. It's going to be boarded by Jalen Williams. Williams mid-range jumper on the way is good from Jalen Williams. It's back to a three-point game. 91-88, 4:14 left to go. What a game, guys. Jalen Williams has got 19 points. OKC fans are on their feet here. Castle at the top of the key here looking to get it to Champagnie on the left wing for three. It's no good. It's going to be boarded by the Spurs. Off to Castle. Castle top of the key here. Drives down the lane. Cross-court pass to Harper on the right wing for three. He misses the shot. It's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by the Thunder. Spurs basketball. 3:52 left to go in the fourth quarter. They're going to call a timeout here. I think they're going to call a timeout. Oh, Will subscribed on Twitch. Are you still here, Will? Thanks again, dude. Appreciate ya. Okay, so he's making this interesting. Yeah, it ended up being a pretty good finish here. So we got a timeout. Spurs 91, OKC 88. This is really anybody's game. It ended up shaping up to be a good finish here. So there is how much time's left? There's 3:52 left to go in regulation. Thunder are down 3. And again, if I'm the Spurs, just feed Wemby like all day. Like I don't know why they're settling for like contested threes in the perimeter. Just keep feeding Wemby inside. Yeah, Spurs are 29% from the three-point line. Spurs are 40%. So let's see if they can close this out. Appreciate you guys will stop in the stream. Again, huge shout out to Fresh for the giant super chat. Thanks again so much, Fresh. Thank you so much again, dude. Appreciate you, man. Chaps with the $5 super chat earlier. See what the future holds. We're still going to do Detroit sports content, shorts, wise, Tigers, anything Lions or Pistons related in the offseason, and then maybe do NBA Finals. Just kind of wanted to experiment with you guys tonight and see where we're at. Spurs looking to feed it down low to Wemby. Wemby on the left wing here against Chet. Wemby going to work, drives down the lane. He misses the dunk. It's going to be boarded by Castle. Now they're going to say it was out of bounds, last touch by the Spurs. Thunder basketball. Here we go, guys. A good finish. Spurs 91, OKC 88. Thunder have the basketball. 3:36 left to play in regulation. Thunder have it top of the key here. Working inside goes Jalen Williams. Off to Caruso. Finds SGA. Down low to Caruso. Caruso puts up the layup. It's a 1-point basketball game. How about this finish, guys? Wow. George Kittle sitting courtside. He's liking it. 91-90. Thunder on a 10-2 run here. Spurs cross-court pass to Champagnie, off to Victor. Victor against Caruso. Big mismatch right here from Victor. Victor has it double-teamed here at the top of the key, off to Champagnie. Cross-court pass to Vassell on the left wing for three. It's going to be boarded by the Spurs. Spurs lose it. It's going to be boarded. Back the other way goes the Thunder. SGA on the left wing for three. He misses the shots. Boarded by Harper. Get it back here to Castle. Castle top of the key. Spurs up by 1 with the ball. Feeds it down low to Wemby at the top of the key. Wemby has it back outside to Castle. Castle sets the screen looking to get it. Down low to Wemby. Wemby catches it, gets fouled. He's going to go to the free throw line. 2:35 left to go in the fourth quarter. And Wemby is slow to get up. Hopefully he's okay. 2:35 left to play. So Wemby's going to shoot free throws. It's crazy. It almost looks like a shot attempt when they're trying to feed Wemby inside the paint. It looks like the pass goes up so high, it's almost a shot attempt. All right, so it's not a shooting foul. It's a foul on the floor. So Spurs get it back here. Cass on the left wing here working against the Thunder. Off to Vassell in the corner for three. He knocks it down. Big time shot from Devin Vassell right there. Back up to a 4-point lead. Spurs 94, Thunder 90. Ended up being a pretty good finish here, guys. Here we go. 2:15 left to play in the fourth quarter. SGA drives down the lane inside. Mid-range jumper is good. 94-92 basketball game. 2:06 left to play in the fourth quarter. SGA 18 points in this one. It's going to be an offensive foul called on Victor Wembanyama. Caruso sets the charge against Wemby. He runs him over. Wow. That's crazy. Unbelievable. 94-92 basketball game. Spurs up by 2. Crazy, man. So, I think they're going to take a look at this. Victor was called for the offensive foul. And the Spurs, I think, are going to challenge this here. He doesn't believe it was an offensive foul called on Wemby here. So let's see what the challenge is. Appreciate you guys will stop into the stream, like, and subscribe if you guys are new. Welcome to the show, folks. That's more of a flop from Caruso. I'm sorry. Like, Wemby put a little bit of shoulder into it, but that's a flop from Caruso. Yeah, it looked like it too, Fresh. That was my first thought. Like, I get it, the way he fell down, but Wemby's just trying to establish his spot right there. I don't know about that. That's... Let's see if it gets overturned or not. That's a little bit of shameless, if you ask me. Let's see here. Wemby does lower his shoulder. There's no wind up. So it is a foul. So it's no flagrant foul. So I'm sorry. They were looking to see if it was a flagrant foul or not. So it's no flagrant foul. It's just a common foul, which is good. I didn't even realize it was an opportunity to be a flagrant foul. All right, so it's Thunder basketball. 2 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. Spurs are up by 2. Very interesting to see how this shaped up here. Thunder, top of the key, goes SGA. Under 2 minutes left to play. SGA has it. Cross-court pass to Caruso at the top of the key for 3. He knocks it down. What a shot from Alex Caruso. Unbelievable. Thunder regain the lead. 95-94. Caruso with 27 off the bench. Unbelievable shot from Caruso. Spurs have it, top of the key, finds Victor Wembanyama. Wemby against Caruso at the top of the key, looking to set up his spot here. Wemby looking to get it to Castle. Castle on the right wing here. Wemby sets the screen for Castle. Cross-court pass to Champagnie on the right wing for 3. He knocks it down to beat the shot clock. What a shot from Champagnie. 2-point lead for the Spurs. It is back and forth threes. Wow, what a shot. Caruso down low here, looking to get it back out to Jalen Williams. Williams drives down the paint here. Inside floater on the way is good. It's a tie basketball game. Unbelievable finish that we got in the Western Conference Finals in Game 1. It's a tie game, 97-97. A minute 10 left to go in the fourth quarter. Spurs down low to Wemby, intercepted by SGA. SGA has it back the other way here. Here come the Thunder. Thunder put it up, missed the shot. Wemby grabs the rebound, and Wemby's going to take control of the possession here. Castle cross-court pass up the floor here to the Spurs. Spurs are going to call a timeout, I believe. So a timeout called by the Spurs. They have the basketball under a minute left, and they're going to see if they can take the lead here. What a game this ended up being to finish off the game. Holy smokes, guys. Wow. What's up, JJ's Food Reviews? Welcome to the show. 97-97. It's Spurs basketball. Under a minute left to play in regulation. Wow. What a game this ended up being. Crazy, man. So we're going to go to a timeout here. Nuts, dude. If this ends up being the final play-by-play stream of the season, you know, we did Pistons for 80 games this year. So be it. This is fun to watch right now. This is fun to watch. 1 point from Wemby, a rebound or an assist. Come on, Wemby, says Ryan. There you go. How do you not feed him on this possession right here? You know what I mean? Caruso is doing a really good job on Victor. Like, the fact, like, Wemby's a foot taller than Caruso is, and he's been making him having to work for it on the perimeter when they find him. So, credit to Caruso. Caruso, he won a championship with them last year. I don't know if he won one with the Lakers or not when he was with LeBron. I can't remember if he was on that team or not. I think he was. 97-97, back from a timeout here. It's Spurs basketball. Top of the key here. Spurs are going to, oh my gosh, nearly turn it over. They don't. It's back outside to Champagne. Champagne has it. Get back out here for the Spurs. Spurs looking to lose it. They got to get a shot off here to beat the shot clock. They draw the foul with half a second left on the shot clock. Unbelievable. Chet fouls Ron Harper. He's going to go to the free throw line. Wow. 97-97. Harper nearly lost it. He had to get a shot off to beat the shot clock, and Chet fouls him. Unbelievable. So 2 free throws coming here for Harper. Harper makes the first free throw, 98-97. Unbelievable finish, guys. Wow. That's crazy. All right, man, here we go. 37 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Dylan Harper's at the free throw line. Spurs are up by 1. Harper with a second free throw to come here to give the Spurs a 2-point lead. SGA and Mitchell sub out of the game for some reason. Spurs at the free throw line. Free throw on the way is good. Clutch free throws from Harper right there. Timeout OKC. 99-97, 37 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Unbelievable finish to this game. Wow. That's crazy, dude. Wow. Insanity. Dude, it's insane. Like, every single seat in OKC Stadium, like, everyone is wearing the shirt. There's not a single person I'm seeing in the stands that is not wearing the shirt. That's crazy. "37 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Spurs are up by 2. OKC's going to have the basketball. This is a huge possession from the Thunder. You know, SGA is going to probably take this shot. And can the MVP winner deliver on his home floor once again? Huge possession coming up here, man. This is crazy. Spurs 99, OKC 97. Caruso's going to inbound this pass here. 37 seconds left. Here we go. Caruso finds SGA at the top of the key. Castle's on him. SGA goes to his left shot off the window's no good. He draws the foul, though. He's going to go to the free throw line. Unbelievable. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's crazy, man. Castle doesn't believe he got fouled. Wow. SGA makes the first free throw. There's about a 9-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Spurs up by 1. SGA's at the free throw line. Second free throw coming for SGA. On the way is good. It's a tie game, 99-99. Wow, here we go, guys. Spurs 99, OKC 99. Spurs have the basketball. Castle has it top of the key, working against Jalen Williams. Victor looking to set the screen. Castle rolls off it to his right, looking to get it to Victor. He does against Jalen Williams, the top of the key. 8 seconds in the shot clock. Victor has it, goes to his right, spin move, inside shot is good for Victor Wembanyama. Unbelievable from Wemby. 101-99. OKC is going to have the ball with 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Unbelievable by Victor Wembanyama. Holy mackerel, dude. Wow. That is crazy. Dang, dude. What a shot from Wemby. What a shot from Wemby, man. 101-99. I think the Thunder in a timeout right now. That was crazy. Well, there's your bucket, Ryan. Questionable foul, but SGA will get that 99% of the time for sure. Oh, so you need the Spurs to win too, Ryan? Is that what you need for your parlay or whatever it is? Because you just got your point. So you must have to win. If it goes to overtime, wouldn't mind the drama. Yeah, so you want them to win probably. Based on what you're saying. 101-99. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. You need other players not to score. Not to score. Do you have the under? Do you have the under in this game? I'm confused. Interesting, huh? 11 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Oh, he needs 6 bench players to not score. It's an interesting bet. 101-91. Here we go, guys. Thunder top of the key. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. SGA gets it, goes to his left, drives inside here. He goes and scores it. Unbelievable from SGA. Wow. He goes straight to the rim. He ties the game with 3 seconds left. Unfreaking believable, man. 101-101. It is a tie basketball game. And the Spurs are going to get it for the final shot. It's going to be either overtime or the Spurs are going to win it right here in regulation. Unbelievable. Wow. SGA doing what he does, man. He goes straight to the rim. And he ties the game. That's insane. Wow. 3 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter here. Spurs 101, Thunder 101. What a game this ended up being, guys. Like and subscribe. We're usually a Pistons commentary stream. I decided to do the Western Conference Finals for Game 1. Not really sure if I'm going to do the rest or not for Eastern Conference or Western Conference. I might do NBA Finals. But it's been a crazy game, man. Back and forth. It's 101-101. There's 3 seconds left in regulation. The Spurs have the basketball. Yeah, you can't give them any room like that. Exactly, fresh. What a crazy game this ended up being, guys. Wow. Insanity here. So it's Spurs basketball. 3 seconds left. Who is going to take this shot for the Spurs? Here we go, guys. Harper's going to inbound the pass here, working against Isaiah Hartenstein. Spurs are going to get it. Here we go, guys. Spurs inbound. Harper looking to inbound the pass. Finds Wemby. Wemby goes to his left, working inside. Shot is blocked by Chet Holmgren, and it's going to overtime. Unfreaking believable. We are going to overtime, guys. Chet blocks Wemby's shot, and we have overtime basketball. Unbelievable. Wow. Crazy, dude. 101-101. What a freaking game, man. Unbelievable. End of regulation. Both teams are going to get 2 timeouts here. They got the guy they wanted. Wemby went inside, and Chet blocks the shot. Wow. Crazy. Unreal. What a game, dude. What a game. Well, if I'm going to go out for my final possible show until the NBA Finals, this is the stream to do it. What a freaking game, man. What's up, Carzy Matt? How you doing? Again, huge shot to Fresh for the giant super chat. Thanks again so much, Fresh. Chaps with the super chat earlier. If you guys are new to the stream, like and subscribe. We're going to go to a commercial break here. 101-101 going to overtime. Absolute insanity. What a game, dude. Wow. What a game, man. Crazy. This is going to be an amazing Western Conference Finals, dude. Canadians won in overtime to win the series against the Sabres on the road, too. That's crazy also. Wow. Yeah, so we're going to do shorts no matter what. Eastern Conference Finals, Western Conference Finals on the shorts page on YouTube. We're also on Facebook, too, guys, and TikTok. So if you want to check me out on that as well, it'd be much appreciated. Carson Shear Show on TikTok, and then Shear Sports on Facebook. And then we got the Tigers every day, the lousy Tigers, and then anything else that'll happen, like in the offseason, big news that breaks, or a trade, or a free agent signs, or Gibbs is expected to sign his deal soon, so looking forward to that. Yeah, so they're going to play the Hurricanes, is that right? Wow. Nuts. Who's going to win this game, guys? We got overtime basketball. Wow. 101-101. Both teams have 2 timeouts in overtime. Thunder are 5-0 in overtime this season, and the Spurs are 1-1. First overtime game of the playoffs for both teams. Wemby wins the jump ball here, no contest. I wonder how, has he won like every jump ball this season? That's crazy. I gotta look that up here. Wemby catches it down low against Caruso. Back outside here to Vassell on the right wing for 3. He misses the shot, boarded by Chet. Off to SGA, back the other way in transition. SGA has it on the left wing here, working down low. He loses it, intercepted by Victor. Up the floor comes Vassell. Vassell on the right wing here. He throws it away. It goes off of Harper, and it's going to be a turnover. Thunder get it back. Exactly, Fresh. Yeah, it was a 162-game season. They got to hopefully turn it around. We got a lot of guys injured, too. 4:25 left to play in overtime. SGA has it top of the key here, working against the Spurs. SGA goes to his right, working. Step back 3 on the way for SGA is no good. It's going to be saved by the Thunder. Unbelievable save by Kaysen. It goes out of bounds. They're going to say it was last touch by Caruso. Wow. So a good defensive play right there by Champagny. And it's going to be Spurs basketball. What a play. Wow. 101-101. 4:06 left to go here. Spurs have it top of the key. Goes Castle. Castle at the top of the key goes to his left against Mitchell. Drives inside. He gets fouled. Thank you. That was a late foul call on the Thunder. So the Spurs are going to get it out of bounds here. Foul call is on Mitchell. Going to be on the floor. Spurs basketball out of bounds. Looking for the first basket of overtime here. Spurs have it top of the key here. Working against Chet one-on-one. Spurs go to their right. Goes Castle. Castle drives inside and slams it down. What a dunk from Stephon Castle. 103-101. 3:42 left to go in overtime. Thunder get it back. Castle having a pretty good game. 17, 6, and 8 for Castle. SGA goes to his left, drives down the lane here. Floater's no good. It's going to be boarded by Wemby. Wemby gets it back the other way off the Champagny. Finds Castle. Castle drives inside. Cross-court pass is going to be intercepted by Caruso. Caruso up the floor to Jalen Williams. Williams drives inside. It's going to be poked away by the Spurs. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Spurs Thunder basketball. Wemby wants him to check it immediately here. He believes it was last touch by the Thunder. Spurs are going to challenge it. Wow. Let's see. Yeah, it definitely goes off of Chet. Definitely goes off of Chet's shoe. Wemby got it right. That is going to be Spurs basketball for sure. Yeah, definitely goes off the foot of Chet Holmgren. The Spurs are going to win this challenge for sure. There's a couple Spurs fans sitting courtside yelling at the ref. Yeah, definitely going to be Spurs basketball. Clearly goes off of Holmgren's shoe. So it should be a quick review here. 103-101. Call is overturned, clearly. Spurs basketball. Yeah, they're showing the Castle dunk again. That was a crazy big-time dunk from Castle. Nasty dunk from Castle. Appreciate you guys all watching the shows, man. You guys are fantastic. Hopefully you guys have a good summer, good off season. I'll be doing content for you guys as well. And can October be here already? 103-101. Spurs have it on the right wing here. Castle goes to his right against the Thunder. Off the Champagny, top of the key here. Champagny looking to find it here to Victor. He does off to the Spurs. Spurs have it. Harper goes to his right. Cross-court pass to Castle. Takes a deep three on the right wing. It's off the mark. Wemby grabs the rebound. Puts it up and in off the window. 105-101. 2:44 left to play in overtime. Caruso has a top of the key here. Off to SGA and the Thunder. SGA drives down the lane. Cross-court pass to Caruso. Top of the key for three. He misses the shot. It's going to be boarded by... Oh, they're going to say a foul call on the Spurs. Wow. Foul away from the basketball. I believe it's on Wemby. So it's going to be on the floor there. Thunder may have caught a break right there. I don't know about that. I don't know. 2:30 left to play in overtime here. Wemby's got 4 fouls. SGA, top of the key here, goes to his left off to Caruso on the corner for 3. Caruso knocks it down. Alex Caruso is a machine. He's been making so many big-time shots in this game. 30 points for Caruso off the bench. Outstanding from Caruso. 2:05 left to go in overtime. Castle has it top of the key, working against the Thunder defense. Castle crossover goes inside. It's going to be thrown away. Thunder get it back. Jalen Williams drives inside and dunks it down, and all of a sudden, just like that, the Thunder take the lead. A huge momentum swing for the Thunder right there. Castle top of the key, working against the Spurs. 1-on-1, 140 left to go in overtime. Wemby against the Thunder. Wemby has it, drives inside here. He has it stripped away. It's going to be picked up by Caruso. Caruso cross-court pass up to Mitchell for three. Mitchell misses the shot. The net is messed up. They eventually fix it. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Thunder. It's going to be Spurs basketball. Unfreaking believable. 1:28 left to go in overtime. Thunder 106. Spurs 105. Insanity. What a game. So it's Spurs basketball down one here. 1:28 left to go in overtime. Spurs top of the key here. Goes Castle looking to get to Wemby, bothered by Caruso. Wemby feeds Vassell. Vassell cross-court pass to Champagnie on the corner for three. Wemby's right there to grab the rebound. He misses the shot, though. He's going to try and fight for the rebound. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wemby. Caruso throws it off of Wemby. Wow, what a play by Caruso. 106-105. 1:08 left to go in overtime. Caruso takes a dive into the stands. SGA has to pick him back up. This has been an unbelievable basketball game. Caruso is single-handedly saving the Thunder in this game right now. Insane. 1:08 left to go here. SGA has the top of the key here, working against Castle. Goes to his left, bothered by Vassell. SGA slams it down. Unbelievable. 1:08-105. Spurs looking to push it back here, down three. A 7-0 run from OKC right there. Castle cross-court pass to Champagnie on the left wing for three. He misses it. It's going to be boarded by the Thunder. That might be the game, man. Unbelievable finish by the Thunder. 1:08-105. Thunder have it top of the key here, working against the Spurs. Jalen Williams goes to his left, working inside here. Mid-range jumper on the way is no good, boarded by the Spurs. Wemby gets it back in transition. Top of the key here, takes a deep three on the way. It's good. What a shot by Victor Wembanyama. Unbelievable. A huge downtown three to tie the game. An unbelievable three from Victor. What a freaking basketball game. 1:08-108. 26 seconds left to go. Wow, 1:08-108. That is insane, dude. Wemby just caught it and just chucked it up. That was like probably a couple feet within the logo of the OKC at the center court there. That's insane. Wow. 1:08-108, man. It is Thunder basketball. Yeah, CWA. This is going to be an unbelievable series. I cannot believe Wemby made that shot. That is a ridiculously long three-pointer that he just drilled. Unbelievable, man. Wow. 26 seconds left to go in overtime. 1:08-108 in overtime. My type of basketball. 100% fresh. Glad I streamed tonight. This has been outstanding, dude. What a freaking game this has been, man. Unreal, dude. Victor, 32 points. He's got 20 rebounds. 20 rebounds. Outstanding. SGA's got 24 points, 10 assists. 26 seconds left to go in overtime. Caruso inbounds here to Mitchell, top of the key. About a 2-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Mitchell has it against the Spurs at the top of the key, waiting until the shot clock winds down here. Mitchell looking to set up the play. Chet sets a down screen for SGA. He rolls off. It comes up to his left. SGA drives down the lane here. Gets it back out. Jalen Williams on the right wing for three. He misses the shot. 1 second left. It's going to be, whose basketball is it? It's going to be a Spurs timeout. We might get double overtime. I don't even have a double overtime marker. I don't even have a double overtime marker on the scoreboard. Unbelievable. Well, if this is my final show, what a heck of a way to end the season, dude. We're about to get double overtime. Unfreaking believable, dude. Wow. Outstanding. They're gonna see how much time is left on the clock here. Yeah, Harper grabs it. I think he's trying to call timeout. And he might have stepped out of bounds. Oh, did Harper step out of bounds when he grabbed that rebound? I think he did. Yeah, his left foot, or his left or his right foot. His right foot. Oh my goodness, that is so close. Yeah, dude. The champ is coming out of the West. Like, the Knicks and the Cavs is going to be fun, but I think these two teams are just miles better. Like, this is crazy. I think the Knicks are going to beat the Cavs and go to the finals, but this is just ridiculous, man. What a freaking ball game. They're trying to see how much time's left and whose basketball this is. Wow. Unreal. There's 0.7 of a second left on the game clock. They have to go the full length of the court here, though. It's about to go to second overtime. Outstanding. I don't think you're going to get a better game than this. This has been crazy. Spurs looking to inbound here. Spurs have it, chuck it up to Castle. Castle, oh my gosh, did he get fouled? They're saying it's double overtime. Oh my gosh, he might have gotten fouled. Spurs had to chuck that up. Castle had to catch it, and that was so close to a foul by the Thunder. We're going to double overtime. I don't even have a double overtime tracker on my scoreboard. That is crazy. Oh my gosh, that was so close from a foul from Caruso. Wow. I think it wasn't a foul because he didn't really have possession of the ball. If he would have caught that and then put it up, I think that would have been a foul. But he didn't really have possession. Oh my gosh, dude. We're going to go to double overtime. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, dude. What a freaking start to the Western Conference Finals. I got to put up a number 2 because I don't even have a double overtime thing on my screen. Look at this, double overtime. I'm going to put that next to the OT scoreboard. Look at that. Double overtime coming up. Insanity, dude. Insane. CC says it's going to game 7. Yeah. This is just, like, both of these teams are just insane, dude. Thunder coming back. They went on a 7-0 run to take the lead in like a minute. Wemby with an unbelievable 3. Insanity. What a freaking game, dude. What a game. Unbelievable. It's just so crazy. Like, you could not have asked for a more thrilling start to the Western Conference Finals. It goes to overtime. It goes to double overtime. This is just pure insanity, dude. Yeah, I think you're right, CC Motion. Like, the Knicks and Cavs are good, but, like, I think the Knicks are going to beat the Cavs. And when the Knicks go to the finals, I mean, I don't know. I think it's going to be a cakewalk for either the Thunder or the Spurs. Like, especially in the regular season, like, they played against so much better competition, compared to what the Knicks or the Cavs did in the regular season. I mean, I could be wrong, but the champ's coming out of the West. Like, I would be so shocked if the Cavs or the Knicks won the finals. I'd be so shocked. Crazy, man. Wow. Double overtime. I don't even have a double overtime ticker. Here we go. Double overtime, man. Crazy. All right, here we go. Wemby wins the tip-off. This has been a crazy game, dude. Wow, on a late Monday night evening, Castle top of the key, working against the Thunder, goes to his left against SGA, puts up a shot, misses the shot. Spurs miss it down low here. It's boarded by Dort. Back the other way comes SGA. He goes to his right, driving inside here, looking to cross-court pass it off to Mitchell. Mitchell spin move inside against the Spurs. Cross-court here to Dort. Kaysen off the Chet. Chet top of the key here, working to his left. Inside here goes Chet. Chet loses it. He's got to get a shot off. 2 seconds on the shot clock. A shot clock violation from the Spurs. Great defense from the Spurs right there. What if it goes to triple overtime? What if it goes to triple overtime? This is going to be a heartbreaking loss. Whoever loses this game, dude, talk about a giant pill to overcome. Oh my gosh, man. A giant burden. Oh. I remember the Pistons, they had like a 4 or a 5 overtime game, and they lost that game. That was, I think, a couple years ago. It was insane. Spurs on the right wing here, cross-court pass to Champagny. Champagny drives down the lane. He loses it. It's going to be intercepted by the Thunder. SGA gets it back here, crosses half court. SGA looking to move against Champagny, goes to his right. Cross-court pass to Chet. Thought about a 3. Now takes the 3 on the right wing. Chet misses it. It's going to be boarded by the Spurs. Wemby gets it back here. Off to Harper on the right wing. Finds Wemby. Thought about a 3. Wemby takes it inside and slams it down. Wemby takes a couple steps and he throws it down. Unbelievable game, dude. 3:34 left to go in double overtime. Yeah, what a game, CC. Holy smokes, dude. Improv. SGA for 3. He rattles in and out. It's boarded by Wemby. Wemby back the other way, crosses half court, working against the Thunder. He's going to draw the blocking foul. It's going to be, I think, on the floor, Spurs basketball. Wemby just went down the whole length of the court as a freight train, and he knocked over 1 or 2 Thunder down the lane. Oh my goodness, dude. Wemby's unfair, dude. Like, I am genuinely concerned for the U.S. Olympic team in 2 years. Like, France is gonna be in the gold medal game. There's nobody on the planet that can guard this guy. He's insane. 110-108. France. Wemby's at the free throw line. Free throw on the way for Wemby is good. 111-108. Insanity, dude. Insanity. Caruso checks on the floor for the Thunder. We're approaching 3 hours into the stream. It is insane. Yeah, if he stays, I hope he stays healthy, dude. If he stays healthy, he's going to be one of the best players ever. Like, we've never seen anything like, he's a 7'4" point guard. We've never seen anything like him. He's just unreal. 112-108. He's got 36 points and 21 rebounds. Unbelievable, dude. Must be nice to be a Spurs fan. Thunder drive down the lane off to Caruso. Caruso takes a 3 on the corner. He misses it, boarded by Wemby. I'm surprised he missed that shot. He's been on fire all night. What a game, man. Go to triple overtime. Screw it. Let's see it. Come on, Thunder. Tie this game again. 112-108. Spurs top of the key here, working to the right. Goes Harper against Williams. Back outside to Champagny. Finds Harper again. Harper tests to put up a crazy 3 to beat the shot clock. It's a shot clock violation. Thunder get the basketball back. Unfreaking believable, dude. What are we watching right now? He's got a good healthcare program, so his science is on his side for sure. Yeah, they got all the good stuff. I could see Ben Wallace still giving him problems. I would pay to see that matchup, dude. Prime Ben Wallace versus Wemby. I mean, he locked up Prime Shaq in the finals. He could take down Wemby. Thunder make a 3. It's back to the Spurs. Spurs have it on the left wing. Here goes Castle. Castle at the top of the key. Dishes it off to Harper. Harper working inside. Layup is good for Harper. Harper gets hit in the face as well. 114-111. Oh my goodness. Harper goes straight to the rim. He puts it in. Count the bucket for Harper. Unbelievable. Hopefully he's okay, dude. Oh man, he's holding his nose. Hopefully he's all right though. Wow. Yeah, so SGA makes the three. Spurs drive down the lane. Harper knocks it down. And it's going to be. Is that an and one? They might take a look at this here. Castle assists. They're going to take a look to see if it's a flagrant or not. Oh my gosh, he definitely got fouled. That better be an and one. He got smacked across the face. Oh, SGA got him on the way down. Ooh, on his face right there. He would body press Wemby into the upper deck. Just bench press him, just throw him into the stands. Oh my goodness, dude. Insane. Crazy, crazy, crazy. What's up, Logan? How you doing, dude? Oh my gosh. 114, 111. They're going to take a look to see if this is a flagrant foul or not on SGA. I don't think he intentionally meant to hit him. He was just going for the defensive play, and his hand just somehow got to Harper's face right there. Unbelievable start to the Western Conference Finals, though. I mean, this is crazy. It sucked. Well, sorry, my computer froze for a second. It sucked what happened to the Pistons yesterday, but I mean, this is amazing postseason basketball we're watching right now. Amazing basketball. Wow. Oh my gosh, you did send me 30 joules. Well, I appreciate the 15 cents, Logan. It's weird because, like, somebody else did that the other day, but it came up as, like, a comment. Because I was baited, like, on Twitch. Like, somebody commented, like, this person gave you bits. And I thought, oh, thank you for the bits. But then they literally just typed it out to make it look like it was a donation. But that's cool. Well, thank you for the 30 joules, Logan. I appreciate it. 114, 111. Oh, man. So your night's going pretty good. I saw in the group chat, Logan. That's crazy, dude. Sorry you're going through that, man. 114, 111. 7 over is kind of insane. Like, the cop had nothing else better to do, I guess. But that's nuts. 114, 111. I got that. I was going like 5 over or 6 over for my first ever ticket. This was like back in high school. And I'm like, really? Like, you got nothing else better to do? Oh, they gave you the jewels for free? Oh, nice. Well, thanks for passing them on. They had fun. 114, 111. 2:04 left to go in double overtime. So it is an and one. So the Spurs are at the free throw line. Spurs free throw on the way is good from Harper. Back to a 4-point game. Holmgren inbounds the pass here to Caruso. Caruso has a top of the key off of Jalen Williams, finds SGA. SGA has it off to Williams on the left corner here. SGA gets it back against the Spurs. Download a Chet. It's going to be intercepted by the Spurs. This is going to be a gut-punching blow to whoever loses this series, or loses this game, I should say, going into game 2. 1:39 left to play here. Thunder have got to get a stop. Spurs have it top of the key here. Working down the lane goes Harper. Harper shake and bake, misses the shot. Boarded by Caruso. Caruso gets it back off to SGA. SGA drives down the lane. Back outside to Williams for 3. Williams hits the 3. Unfreaking believable. A huge three-pointer from Jalen Williams. It's back to a 1-point game. He's got 26 points. This is insanity, dude. 1:16 left to play in double overtime. Spurs have it. Top of the key goes Castle. Castle looking to set up the play off to Harper. Harper looking to try to get it down low to Wemby. He does. Wemby slams it down with authority. 117, 114. I believe that's an and one as well. Insanity. Wemby's having one of the best playoff games I've ever seen. This might be one of the best playoff games of all time. How many does he have? He's got 40 and 20. Has that ever been done before in the postseason? Did Jokic do that once? That's crazy. Yeah, Chet definitely fouled him as Wemby posterizes him. Good Lord, dude. This is unbelievable. Like, I'm a Pistons fan. I don't really care who wins this game, but this is just phenomenal basketball to watch, dude. Phenomenal basketball. Holy cow. Wemby to complete the three-point play at the free throw line. Wemby free throw on the way is good. 118, 114. France is going to be in the gold medal match, dude, in the Olympics in 2 years. He's got 39 and 22 points. Unbelievable. SGA on the right wing here working inside. Cross-court pass to Caruso. Caruso drives baseline. Reverse layup is no good. Chet grabs the rebound. It's going to be blocked by the Spurs. They get it back, though. Shot off the window's no good. It's going to be Spurs basketball. That might have been the nail in the coffin. 36 seconds left to go in overtime. Double overtime. Spurs 118, Thunder 114. Castle has it, top of the key here, working against SGA at the top of the key. Flobs up to Wemby, who slams it down. It's just unfair, man. It is unfair. Give him 41 points and 22 rebounds. Unbelievable. 120, 114, that might be the game. Wemby could have been a Piston. Can you imagine Y2K and Fresh if Wemby was a Piston? Oh my gosh, dude. We would run the East forever. Cade and Wemby, oh my goodness, dude. If you offered the Spurs like 10 first-round picks, I think they would say no. They are not trading this guy for anybody or any picks. You could offer them maybe 2 teams first rounders and they would still say no. He is unbelievable. He's a cheek. He's unfair. What do you do if you're trying to defend him? The Spurs, they literally just lob it up to him in the paint and you have no choice but to foul him. And the problem is you have to foul him before he goes up with it. Because if he's already going up to dunk the ball, you're screwed. It's like, There's no answer for this guy. Insane. Oh my gosh, that's crazy, Logan. Holy cow, dude. I'm sorry you're going through that, man. That sucks, man. Hopefully you can fight the ticket, I guess, and hopefully it gets overturned. That's crazy. Oh. Wow, that's insane. Yeah, some guy rear-ended me a couple months ago. I think I told you guys about that. Yeah, I had fun with that. Cade and Wemby would have fed families. Just insane, dude. Insanity. What a freaking game, man. Double overtime, Western Conference Finals, Game 1. This game is still not over. The Thunder have got to make a basket, though. Jalen Williams, top of the key here, goes to his right inside. It's going to be blocked by Wemby. Oh, my goodness, dude. Spurs come up with it, and the Spurs are going to win Game 1 on the road. What a gut-punching blow to the Thunder here. I hope the Spurs beat the Thunder. Like, credit to the Thunder. You guys won last year. Let this guy take over. This is unbelievable to watch what we're witnessing right now. This guy is a freak of nature. He's a 7'4" point guard. Never in the history of basketball have we ever seen this before. Spurs free throw on the way is good. 121, 114. Thunder ahead into the exits. I mean, I'm not even kidding. I think this is one of the greatest postseason performances I've ever seen. I have never seen a guy just dominate both ends of the floor. I got to look that up if a 40 and 20 game has ever happened in the postseason. I like Jokic might have did it before, but I got to check that, dude. 122, 114. Caruso draws the foul. He's going to go to the shoot 3 free throws here. He's surrounded by all scorers. Right. The Spurs, dude, like, it's theirs to take. You know, like, if he's healthy, and again, they dominated the Thunder in the regular season, too. Just insane. Wemby's putting that poster on his Christmas cards this year, for sure. Yeah, dude, like, the Thunder have already won. Like, it's the Spurs time, you know? Let's have Wemby just dominate and and hopefully he can build up a couple. I hope he stays healthy, dude. Like, at his size and his frame, I hope he stays healthy throughout his career. Because what we're seeing right now is just complete, you talk about generational with like Luka or LeBron. This is generational. You're never gonna have a player be that big and that athletic with that size, maybe ever come into the NBA ever again. Chet's sitting on the bench. He's thinking, damn, he was tall. He's 7'1", isn't he? And Wemby makes Chet look small. Wilt might have done it. 40 and 20 still insane. Yeah, 100% young. That's crazy, dude. Spurs are going to rebound the ball. Thunder aren't going to try, and they're going to throw it up, and the Thunder fall to the Spurs 122 to 115. They had a graphic that he's the second Spur to do it. I'm guessing the Admiral did it at some point. Okay, yeah, so I got to check that again. That's insane, dude. What a freaking game all around, man. Unbelievable. Fresh, thank you so much again, dude, for all support. Fresh, thanks again so much for your generosity tonight. Chaps with the super chat. Logan with the jewels, the 15-cent jewels. 3-hour stream, double overtime. Unbelievable basketball game, guys. Like I said, I'm a Pistons fan, so if you guys are tuning in for the first time, we do Pistons content. I just want to do a random stream to get the monstrosity out the window from Game 7 last night, and what a game, man, to call, dude. This was unbelievable. Spurs win it 122 to 115. We're going to do content throughout the summer, guys. Going to do some shorts. I might do more of these. We'll see, but I don't think we're going to top this game. This is insane, man. So, yeah, you guys are awesome. Love you guys. Take care. God bless. I'm your host, Carson, and we will see you guys next time on The Carson Shear Show. Adios, amigos. Take care.